stuff than I was expecting.
Oh yeah, and also the art gets better and better as Mira actually figured out what he wanted to draw. I assume you're still on Black Swordsman.
No, I'm past that. I'm just before all the demon shit goes whack. So right now it's still a normal-esque world.
Golden Age.
And yeah, I think
Okay.
Griffith is currently captured. I don't remember what the exact part I was on called.
Oh, you're close then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's called Confession, or maybe the one right after Confession, where
Alright.
Casca and Guts just banked.
Oh, and you're about to meet Wylad too, who is just the nicest person in that book.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's gonna make you feel gungy for sure. But no, yeah, keep it up. I've been trying to actually collect all the Dark Horse comics, but as soon as he died, those things just flew off the fucking shelves. So it's been difficult.
Oh yeah, and as soon as he told me he was reading that, I'm like, man, now I'm just flashing back to Bart making me read it at CDC and me loving it.
As it's fucking glorious. Everybody should.
It's
And
pretty
then
awesome.
get real fucking depressed, realizing that it's over and it's never gonna get an ending.
Yeah.
And with that, we are streaming.
Fitting for the world, I suppose.
I don't know his students, because he was actually a professor, have said that they would like to continue it because apparently did storyboard how he wanted the story to go to them. So if they do continue it, cool, but it certainly won't be nearly anywhere near its current quality, unfortunately. But I say, yeah, go for it.
If it's worse, it's worse. Whatever.
It'll give you semi closure. It won't be fully what he intended, but it'll be as close as you can possibly get.
And at least they also have a reason for the quality to go down.
So it'll just be a jar?
If they actually, I mean, if he did actually storyboard the story for them, then at the very least it should end the way it was supposed to. It just won't look nearly as good because I don't know who the fuck could possibly fill in that role. Like that guy literally spent months just on single pages.
Yeah, and I have to say, despite how absolutely simple it is, fucking love Guts' character design. I don't know what it is about it, but it exceeds intimidation and awesomeness.
But yeah, well, fucking A, keep reading.
No, I don't want any spoilers, but man, I sure hope Casca doesn't fucking die.
They all die in the end.
I kind of know how grim the story is. I mean, fuck, the prologue
about
is
to
enough
say,
to
like-
take place, but
I'll give you no spoiler for any character, but hoping that one character doesn't die is a. Ooh.
yeah, it's.
Yeah, no,
I-
I wouldn't worry about her dying, but she doesn't have a good time. I'll say that.
That was my second fear.
Well, you only got one wish there. And you used it keeping her alive.
I don't think anybody ever really has a good time.
Oh no.
Bart
No.
doesn't introduce those new people to it.
It's a good thing to read if you have like something to take that edge off afterwards. Like if you got something to read that's just brainless and stupid or just completely lighthearted, just to like, you know, like filter out some of that badness. Like, yeah, it's fine.
You know, I wasn't expecting Griffith to get fucking capped, or captured, but man, that his story arc thus far is taking a turn that I wasn't expecting.
I definitely want to hear your review once you get to the eclipse.
Man, they're really hyping it up in the manga, so I'm pretty excited for it.
Patrick, you got to the eclipse, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So no, you won't be. You'll either. Well, I can't say you won't be disappointed, but yeah. Yeah, you'll see.
Yeah.
Well, so everyone got their shit open and ready?
Yep.
Just entering it now.
Let me roll a d20, see how the session's gonna go for me. Slightly better than average.
That's good. Ah, yeah, spider cow.
I can just imagine the confusion of anybody watching this later going, what the fuck is Spider Cow?
Spider cow. Spider cow. Does whatever a spider cow does.
Can he swing from a web?
No,
he
he
can't.
can't.
Why not?
I don't think he produces web that strong.
Where would it come from? You think it's others?
I don't know where I was expecting it to come from, but you put the image of udders just
Yeah.
shooting out spider webs in my brain,
Mm-hmm.
and I hate it.
He swings around, suspended from his udders.
It's just like 6 strands coming out of each little section.
That's how they get strong enough.
Oh, God.
Does he still need to get milked? Or she, I guess.
Oh, no.
No, because that's where that's what the webs are made out of, is milk. Just repurposed.
Interesting twist. The webs are in fact milk. That must be some old ass milk.
I'm just trying to think of, like... I think they go over it in the Spider-Man comics at some point that he, like, made his webs, like, super biodegradable, so they just vanish after so much time, right?
I would hope so.
But if it's just milk, just imagine the smell of moldy milk flooding all over the
No.
place as spider cows swinging through New York.
Especially in the summer when it's all hot.
Oh, God.
Well, if it's in the winter, then it's gonna get somewhere you won't know it's anywhere because you don't really smell it until the summer hits and it's sitting there a while. Gonna go bad.
That's awful.
I feel like we need a spider cow in the campaign now.
I don't think anybody needs a spider cow in the campaign.
So let's get to some genetic engineering here.
Make it a zombie and I'm in.
Okay. I'm game. I already wanted to make an ogre wyvern chimera thing.
Ogre, wyvern, chimera thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually had forgotten about that for a little while. We need to get on that.
Are you gonna combine Ben with a wyvern? Get your Full Metal Alchemist scheming ass out of here.
Took you a minute to piece that together.
Like ogre wyvern, that's a fucking weird combination. And then like just Nina Tucker flashed in my head. And then I just heard Ben go, Bastion.
If you hadn't said chimera, he probably wouldn't have pieced it.
Honestly,
Yeah.
maybe not.
Man, if Urs did that, he would become the true villain of the campaign.
Honestly, like,
Why?
I've done some fucked up shit that might be worse.
But Ben would be happy. He likes the wyverns.
You sure sound like her dad now.
I was just about to say. I didn't realize you were a Shao Tucker apologist, Will. Jesus.
Is everyone ready? Yep.
Okay. So, I believe correctly, you all were resting a night in the tavern / inn
We
before
were.
you
The
guys.
captives were not really.
Well, yeah, you summoned some cacklers to watch over them so they could rest peacefully.
Yeah, exactly. In case anyone tried to break in to kill him.
Rest in peacefully.
Peacefully. So, gonna roll for being scarred.
It's either really
That
good or
level
really
of
bad.
scarring, or how well they handled it, is the question.
One of them handled it well, really well, and the other one did not. So, the morning sun rises. I don't know how early you guys wanted to go up to the maze, but I assume enough for a long rest, and then
I was thinking crack of dawn.
it's cracked down.
Oh, dark 30.
Alright, so you guys will round up everyone in the tavern then, I suppose, and would you like to be the first to go into the room to check to see how they were doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna ask for a status report from my cacklers.
One of them just cackles.
Alright, wakey wakey, and then I'm gonna...
Open up the door, walk in. They're both fine. One of them is kind of, he wrapped a blanket around him and he's like sitting in a corner while a couple of them are just staring at him, and the other one was in the bed. He's kind of already sitting up and he looks over to you and goes, "Ah, good morning."
Ah, good morning, good morning. Sleep okay?
Actually, quite well.
Lovely. Well, let's get started, shall we?
He nods, gets up, walks over. He kind of nuzzles his way past the cacklers, pulls a blanket off the other guy who's very clearly terrified and probably hasn't gotten much sleep. And he goes, "All right, come on, let's go."
Oh, I guess I should do something about that, and I'll dismiss the cacklers.
They cackle once more as they return from whence they came. Okay, so everyone's gonna gather up just outside the tavern, and unless there's any last little bit you want to do before you head up to the maze, you guys will make your way there.
Just as we're walking by, I'm gonna knock on the dude's door across the way with my mage hand.
Hmm.
Just make sure we're far enough away that it doesn't look like we were there knocking on it.
Oh, dude, I forgot to turn on the dark theme on D&D Beyond.
Kind of
Out
whack.
edge.
It is kind of whack.
You don't hear any noticeable reactions from the knock, but you do notice the house seems to be even more shut up than it was yesterday.
I tried to do things the nice way. He didn't want to.
Well,
Oh, sorry, it just started, but I'll be right back.
oh, that's unfortunate. D&D Beyond signed me out of Patrick's account.
Do I have to get an email thing for it again?
I'll do it later. I don't need to see it right now.
Okay. I was like, I'll log into my email.
I wonder if it signed me out at work then too. Might have. Alright. So you guys will head up the stairs leading up to the entrance of the maze, just beyond the barrier. And the elf will look back to all of you and go, "Alright. Are you sure all of you want to go through with this?
Oh,
Didn't
hold on.
kidnap
wait.
you for anything else. Why the fuck else?
We left our carriage on the castle, right?
Yeah.
So we like fell down here.
Yeah, I mean, you guys didn't really take anything with you other than Murderface and
I was making sure.
I think. Oh, that's right. Giuseppe flew back up because.
Yeah, Giuseppe flew back up.
So yeah, Murderface is down there in the town, and
I just couldn't remember
you
if we
guys are
rode in
down
on
here.
carriage or, and then I remembered we fell from the sky.
Yeah, no, you very much.
Then
so.
never mind. I was gonna have Hugger lead the way.
All right, so just before he enters, he'll go. Now, from my recollection, I've only done this once before, and I wasn't the one leading us all through it, but for each newcomer who has to come through here, they have to complete the maze in its entirety. With that being said, since I'm with all of you as a group, I don't know if I'm going to have to go with you or if it'll just take me straight to the end. So, in the off chance that we go through our first turn and you don't see us anymore, there's a very simple way to get through the maze, and it involves finding the stone in each section. Once you find each of the gems, you will eventually be able to make it to the end of the maze. Now then,
Okay.
with that said, we shall go in. And then he'll walk in. As all of you walk back in, you are in that kind of same area where you all fell into not after a very long walk. And then at a certain point, he takes a right and he starts going down another path. And then eventually, after walking long enough, you guys will end up finding your way into a sort of courtyard-esque area with branching off to many different paths. So, we move everyone over. At the center of this courtyard, there is a sundial.
Is the sundial displaying the correct time?
From what you can tell, it does appear, if you roll a investigation check, you might find something.
15.
Second.
I'm back.
So, from what you could tell, let me make sure I actually got this right. After looking at it, it was originally kind of pointing up into this section up here, but you notice the shadow kind of begins to move almost ever so slightly, nearly undetectable, to where the shadow is now pointing back up the way you came. And
And are our two bros with us?
yeah, and the elf will go, I see you've already picked up on that fact. The sundial actually points into whichever direction you need to head to. You go through any of the other directions, you'll just wind back up here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Nope,
test
we
the
have to go
theory
back the
right
way
this
this-
way.
He doesn't stop you unless anyone else bothers to
God
stop him.
no.
Yep.
So you go heading off that way, eventually he'll reemerge coming back from the same direction he walked.
Good to know.
Alright. Now that we've confirmed that, apparently, I'm gonna re-look at the sundial and see what direction it's pointing. Is it still pointing up here?
As of right now, it is still pointing up there.
Alright, quickly, this way.
Follow along.
The other two will walk on with you.
All right.
So after, I'd say a good 5 to 10 minutes of walking, you guys will eventually begin to hear the sound of what it seems like a fountain not far off. The other two are still with you. However, yeah. So the other two are still with you, and when he hears the fountain, he looks back to all of you and goes, "Okay, so if I remember correctly, there's going to be a large fountain at the center of this upcoming courtyard area. The stone you're looking for is somewhere inside the fountain. Last we came through here, it was at the center of it, underneath a little tile that was kind of bent up. The
What-
water isn't deep, by the way. It's just about knee-high to us.
What can you tell us about the location of
look
the...
for it.
Just in case we get separated, what can you tell us about the locations of the other stones?
Hang on, let me move you all over. Alright, so before he answers that, Ragnar, what'd you say you were doing?
I was gonna hop in the fountain and look for that tile.
Alright. The lip is like 5 feet up to get into the fountain, which is, I think, taller than you, Patrick, right?
Yes, yes, it is. I'm 3 foot tall, so it's a
So
good
it's
bit taller than me.
yeah, it's a pretty nice hop over, to which as Ragnar's going up, the elf guy kind of sits there and he goes, "That seems bigger than I remember." And then Ragnar, you will hop over without much of a problem, and then you can move your token right there. And I want you to hold there for a moment. Well, so you asked what, Brisk?
What he can tell me about the locations of the other stones, just in case we end up getting separated.
Um, let's see. If it follows the same path, and I wasn't the one who found the stones, but the second area, it was in a house belonging to a couple cyclopses. They weren't hostile, surprisingly. And the next area, it had some plants, but there's another fountain in the center. There's plants that you have to kind of push your way through, and we found the gem there. And then there was another path inside another house, just sitting on top of a pond. You go inside, there's one sitting inside of a tea kettle. And then there's another one, it's inside some suits of armor. And then there's another one where it was at the center of a maze, and that was it.
Alright. Thank you.
As he's saying that, Ragnar, you may move closer to the center. As you start moving in, you notice this water is a lot deeper than what he said. It's starting to get up to your waist the further in you move.
Okay. Is it clear? Can I at least see the tile? Try to look for the fucked up one?
Yeah, it's clear enough. You can kind of start moving around and looking for it. He'll continue to say, though I'm not surprised the maze would seem to change slightly depending on who you're with. Roll investigation, Ragnar. So Ragnar, you can all see Ragnar kind of sorting through the fountain, trying to find it.
Can I attempt to pull myself up
Yeah,
just so I can see what's happening?
Yeah, no,
I'm concerned about Ragnar's safety, so I just want to.
You'd be able to climb up over the top to stand on like the edge.
Yeah.
I'll walk over and kind of help you up so that you're not having to
So you guys see Ragnar trying to search. The water at the center of the fountain is like kind of just above her waist, in the abdomen area, and she's kind of having to dip under the water a bit just to search for this tile. What's your passive perception,
Uh, that would be 14.
Okay, everyone looking into the pond, give me a perception check.
Scroll over to that.
18.
Nope. I was more worried about helping you get up.
That's fair.
Nope, no dice. All right, so it's low enough. I'd say all of you would be able to spot this. So, uh, and including you, Ragna, as you're kind of searching around. So everyone's kind of looking out to Ragna. She's searching around. Ragna, as you're kind of like dipping your head in the water occasionally to look for this tile that's lifted up, you notice there's some movement off to your side. When you lift up out of the water, all of you see the water around Ragna begins to bubble a little bit. And in an instant, select all of them at once. Ah, yes. 4 large creatures come bursting out of the water, almost seemingly from
Ah.
nowhere.
All right,
Initi-
good. I thought this was gonna be boring.
Initiative time.
I guess I'd technically be like right here-ish, but on the wall, since I got lifted up.
As long as you're on the edge of the fountain, it doesn't really bother me. I know you're on the edge, so. I still have some dragon claws from the last encounter on here. Take those off. Alright, so let's see here. Oh, fucking nice, Ragna. Make it sure the initiative tracker actually updated. It looks like it did.
Kind of funny. It rolls all your stuff as hidden, but if we look at our initiative tracker, it tells us where it's at with the exact number.
We have an
Yeah.
initiative tracker?
Yeah, it's above your marker thing.
Oh my god.
Yep.
I didn't.
I mean, I don't really care if you guys see the initiative order. It's not going to be rocket science
It's
to figure it
they
out.
auto set it up for hidden roll, but then it just
Yeah.
what the heck?
'Cause, yeah, I mean, anyone who's
I
gone through a single
assume
round of
that-
combat figures it out.
Yeah. All right. So at the top, so the other two, the back, they're not assisting in the combat. In fact, they're both ready to book it the other way if things go south. So,
I kind of figured.
Ragna, starting off with you, these 4 insectoid-looking creatures all staring you down. So, pick one and go at it. This one to your bottom left down here is close enough for you to hit. That little square here counts as it being directly next to you. And FYI, just in case you aren't aware, each tile is 10 feet, not 5.
That is very important information, actually.
Agreed.
I can only go 6 tiles. This is stupid.
I can go 3. Oh. That's a way to start.
It is a fucking
Yeah,
nice way
I'm
to
gonna
start.
stay out in the water. I think we're fine.
Also, Bard, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Because I have my shit muted. No
Okay.
technical difficulties.
Just making sure.
Try not to blow to fuck up Will's stream. So, yeah.
All right, so Ragna, being Ragna, will trough her way through the water, which, ooh, I nearly forgot. It's difficult terrain. I don't know, Ragna, if you have any special thing that helps with it.
Probably not.
Unless maybe swimming speed.
Yeah, I don't have swimming speed. I'm not aquatic.
So you were right there. You moved 3 tiles.
Yeah, which would be 30 feet. What's your movement speed?
40.
So it'd be.
You would have about
Yeah,
right
right
there
there.
is about as far as you can get.
Yeah, that's fine.
Without dashing, anyways.
And then the 2 swings.
Mm-hmm. But all right. So you're gonna go in for your swings with a nice crit on the first one. and the other one will be a hit, slashing into the carapace of the creature, leaving a nice little gash breaking through it on one swing. So that would be
27 plus 18.
Jesus. That's already nice. In your second swing, you crack it even more. It screeches, an awful scream, and then did I hit? I didn't hit start combat. All right. All right. So, anything else for your turn?
That'll be it.
All right. So these guys are not imposed by difficult terrain. And this one's going to move right up next to you, Ragna, and go for you. I believe it has. Okay. Interesting. All right, it's going to attack you with one of its pincers.
Yep.
You will. Okay, so that hits.
Mm.
I need you. It will grapple you with this attack if you do not exceed a strength or dex saving throw of 14.
Okay.
All right.
19.
Okay, yeah, because danger sense, right?
Oh, rage.
Rage.
Ah, rage. Good one. All right. That'd be 9 plus so half that for your damage. It'll attack again with its pincer. And I believe that misses, right?
Yes. So
Okay.
just 9.
And make sure, yep, that'll be the end of its turn. Yee, you're up. These hulking monstrosities in front of you.
20 feet. You said each one of these is 10?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm going to drop a vitriolic sphere right here and hit these 3.
This style?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What's the range
dex
on the
save.
sphere?
20 feet.
20? Okay.
Dex save of 17.
That one didn't make it. Now let's see about the one that's damaged. Nope. And nope, none of them made it.
So they all take 26 acid damage and then 10 acid damage at the start of their next turn
Hot tits.
as it sticks to their skin and melts them a little bit.
Which is actually great against these creatures. That move that all of you see Patrick cast out on his spell, you see it kind of sizzling away on the carapace of these creatures. They very clearly do not like this acid.
Oh,
All right,
that was lucky.
And useful.
you're
Hop
up,
up on
Bastion.
the rim,
Can
and
you?
then at this dude back here on the opposite side of Ragnar, I'm gonna go ahead and yeet a javelin. If it
Yeet
ever
away.
rolls. What's a 17 hit these boys?
Does so you'll grab a javelin and you'll throw it over you towards this one, and you'll get a good hit on it. It hits it. The javelin bounces off, but you cracked it a little bit with that throw, and dealing some nice 8 piercing damage.
We'll just go for a second one on him. Oh, high and low.
Same story. Good hit.
Let's just have that be the turn.
He'll take his 10 acid damage.
Yes, he will. What is there? Okay. Alright, I better do a 10 acid damage before I forget. Alright. Alright, so he's gonna move down this way, and then I don't know. He will stop there. That'll be his turn. Ursk, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this boy with an acid bolt.
Acid away. Is that 10 to hit?
Yeah.
That misses. You go to fire at it, and it manages to just stuck out of the way. Seeing the attack coming thanks to Bastion's javelins.
Alright. And I will go ahead and where's the thing?
Realize the music is playing.
Yeah. Do the brain poke. To the same one.
A 16 intelligence check. Yeah, nah. That brain poke hurt real good.
Sweet. Next turn, he has to use his action to either dash or disengage.
Yeah.
And then that's it for me.
Alright. Dash away from you.
It just says it can use its action only to dash or disengage on its next turn.
Okay,
So he doesn't
they,
have to disengage,
yeah,
or
it
he just
doesn't.
can't take an action that isn't those two things.
Well, he'll move up over to Ragna, but he won't do anything. And the
Also,
one
he
that
took his damage, and then that guy takes his damage.
actually, no, you didn't hit that one, but this guy will take his damage.
Oh wait, no, you're right. I didn't hit the top one.
All right, that sizzles this guy. He's not looking good. He's like half melted. Ragna got some great swings on him. In a wild effort to grab Ragna, he will pincer attack, which will miss. And he'll do it once more, and I believe that'll hit, which means Ragna, make your strength check.
21.
Nice. So he'll clip Ragna with his claw coming in for 11, which would be halved damage, and then that'll be its turn. Ragna, you're up.
All right. Finish this boy off. Whop. And whop.
Let me double
16
check.
and 24 to hit.
All right, that first hit you go for will kill it. You'll
Okay.
fully crack through the piece of the armor that you were going for, slicing into it, splattering the blood of the creature everywhere as it slumps over into the pool of water.
Then
So-
for my second attack, then will turn around and swipe
Go
this
for him.
asshole. Yep.
Okay, and that'll be a hit. Good hit, no less.
And that'd be it.
All right, so this one, once again, going for a pincer. Ooh, and that 20. So it'll definitely hit you. Still got to make that strength check.
Yep, got me that
Ooh.
time.
Not only is he going to do 10 damage, but for the crit, he'll also do another 8, bringing it up to 18 halved. And now he will. All right, con save. You see its tentacles try to wrap around you. You're not quite sure what it's trying to do. Okay, nice. So effectively, it's trying. From your perspective, it's almost looks like it's trying to eat you, but not very successfully, as the tentacles kind of just writhe around your face. But you are still grappled, so you're up.
Um, 10, 20, and he's occupying this space right here, right? This corner.
Correct. Yes.
All right. Dex save. I'm gonna lightning bolt through these two.
What angle are you going? Oh, yeah,
Like
you're just
straight
going
in
straight
front of me.
across. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Gotcha. Dex save it is. Let's see here. So the one in front of you will make it. And the one behind him that has Ragna will not make it.
29 for the one who didn't make it, and half for the one who did. Unless you want to give it to me because they're wet.
No.
Didn't think so.
Unfortunately, not for them. It doesn't matter if they're what.
But that's my turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sprint across the water here. Start laying into this boy.
That boy's dead.
Okay, then this boy.
Yeah, here.
Couldn't see his
There we
stone
go.
or anything on it.
You'll effectively just kind of run up over its corpse and land to the next to the other one.
This is fine. And then we got a good old
Weapon?
I almost
whistling whap.
Yeah, it's 2 hits. Your bludgeoning damage does kind of seem to
figured.
more or less bounce off of it, but you do still do some damage.
I figured, which is why I initially didn't run it in here. But I'll then just go for a good old punch on him.
And you'll punch it. All right.
And then I'm just gonna let's see that was back up over here. Opposite side, and it's my turn.
All right. So this one's going to take. So do they have to make a save, or how long does the acid last? Patrick,
What's up?
how long does the acid
Oh,
last?
it's just their immediate next turn.
So this one's good then.
They're good.
All right. Well, this was gonna walk up to you, Bastion, and attempt to grab you. It'll hit. I think that hits right. I don't know what your AC is nowadays.
Bashing ace.
Does not hit.
Okay. And he's gonna go for another
I
attack.
don't remember either. That one will hit, yes.
You're now Dex save for you. I assume you'd choose Dex over Strength.
That would be preferable, yes.
Yes, Dex save for you. He will hit you with his claw, but he will. Oh, he will get you. He'll kind of pluck you out from the water, and he's not holding on to you. And since you are grappled, he does get to all over you. So con save.
thought Bastion couldn't be poisoned.
Oh, is it poison? Then yeah, no.
All right, cool.
I have both
Despite
advantage
what
and
it's,
immunity.
you find it odd what he's doing to you and the secretions of its tentacle, but it almost feels like it's just kind of caressing you, sticking you closer to its maw.
He's just giving you a massage.
Yeah.
Don't
So yeah. Make sure you. So all that round was just 10 damage and you're grappled. So. Brutus, you're up.
Alright. Going to go ahead and I haven't used this in a while, so I'll move around a little bit and just acid splash the guy holding the Bastion.
Okay. Oh, you'll hit him for 6. Well, you'll hit the acid splash damage, and it does not like that at all. As the acid kind of sears away at it.
Almost got max damage on it.
That's pretty good.
I think that's the first time I've used that spell offensively.
So, Ragnar's grappled. Yeah.
Oh, did she not get an opportunity to break out of it?
She is
not-
grappled.
Dakota,
Yeah.
just so you know, because I whapped him as he was passing by, he's got my spirit effect on him, so any attack on you is going to be disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I knew he was gunning for him, so I was just like, yeah.
Okay, well, the first attack will miss.
when you said grappled, I thought you meant like her turn was over. I'm like, wait, her turn's just over?
10 doesn't hit you, right, Patrick?
It does not actually.
All right, well, he'll go
Amazing.
for you, and your
Look at these
little
moves.
kobold
Look at
feet
these
just
moves.
kind of dodging around as he's swinging at you.
Well,
That'll
thanks to
be-
the spectral form of my dad, like, protecting
Let's
him.
go.
But...
Look at these moves.
Begrudgingly protecting him.
All right, so I guess another strength roll.
Yes, sir.
All right. Going
You're
well,
out.
let's see. Yep.
I don't know how you want to play it, but you'll muscle your way out of his grasp.
I'd like to
And-
think I headbutted him and that released the fucking tentacles.
Yeah, I like that.
So can I do anything else, or was that a full action?
That would be a full action for this turn. So,
Then
if you got a second attack action, you can still use it. But
I mean, I just have the 2 attacks per action.
okay, then nah.
Let me just see any fucking thing I can do. Nope. So since I flavored it with headbutting him, can I keep my rage up?
Yeah,
All right.
it seems
then.
fair.
All right, then I'm good.
All right. Well, he's still gonna go for you once more. That'll miss, and that'll miss. So you really stunned him with that headbutt. You're up. This thing, despite you're about almost eye level with it now, since you're on that little edge where the fountain is. It just sits there, tentacles twitching as it stares into your eyes with its cold, black, dead eyes.
We're just gonna bark killing raise it. Oh, wait, the damage isn't correct. I haven't updated it.
Oh, wow.
Also, I don't
miss.
think 12 hits.
You'll see it hits it, but it just like bounces off its carapace.
Then
Leaves a little cold mark on it, but unaffected.
I'll just end here, and I'm gonna change my spell.
Okay. Bastion, you're grappled. No, wait, you're not. Sorry. Wait, no, you are. I forgot you were grappled. I was like, no, he's
made it reconsider.
Nope. It hurts, but that grip is too strong.
Okay, well then. Fuck this guy. I'm whipping out my astral arms. Now I'm going to. Let's go.
Can you do that restrained? I mean, it makes
Yeah.
sense you could, but I didn't know for certain if you'd be able to.
Yes.
All right.
Let's go necrotic because you got the necromancer boys. I'm just gonna
Okay.
go ahead and start laying into him with it.
Nice. The astral arms will sprout basically just for the back of Bastion, and it'll go in punching its face as it's trying to
He also
tentacle.
he has to make a dex saving throw or take 2d8 force damage. It's 15.
Okay.
Ding.
I guess it goes without saying, both of those do hit.
Nice.
And then a deck save, you said?
Yeah, whenever the arms come up, he has to make a dex save. That is a fail. So it's 6 extra damage from the arms also being necrotic. And then I will go ahead and assume he's still looking fine.
He's still up. He doesn't look great,
I'll give him another
at least judging based off the way he's been battered and acided on.
bonus action, hit him with the arm again.
All right. So your astral arms will pop out, stunning it for a moment. You'll get a good couple hits into its face, actually denting the carapace a little bit, and then with one final blow, you'll smack in the same spot with a nice little squish effect, and it'll fall dead, releasing its grasp of you.
Well, not much else I could do with my turn, but I'll go ahead and hop over here between the other ugly boy and Ragna in my turn there.
Um, I want you as you're leaving, give me a perception check.
Okay. How's a 6 do me?
Not good enough. I'm afraid. All right. So you moved over there. All right, Ursk, you're up now.
I'll move up here, and since it worked so well last time, splish splash, let him take the bath. Only 9 damage, if it hits.
Splish, sploosh. He did not make it. That's his first time getting hit with acid, I think. Nice.
He is not a happy boy.
No, he is not a happy boy.
That's what he gets.
He's very not happy. Is that Spirit Guardian thing still up, Bart?
That's only for a turn. So
Okay. Patrick, does 15 hit you?
No.
You
I
take
think
9
that's it.
damage, and you're well. I'll let you choose between Dex save or
I have a positive dex.
okay. It fucking roll
By
it.
how much?
A 2.
Nice.
21.
Hey, nice. You break out of the first grasp. Does a 14 hit you?
That's my AC.
All right.
It's a lot higher than I thought it was.
Honestly.
That one.
All right. So you take 13 damage from the second blow.
hold
So on
up.
top,
He'll take. You're good, Patrick.
you're good on that one.
Nice.
And then his tentacles begin to writhe around your face. Con save.
17.
Woo.
So you said
You're
9
good.
for the first one, right?
Yeah.
All right, 35. Wait, no, that's 11 damage. What the fuck am I doing? 37.
So its tentacles just kind of go all over you, leaving these weird secretions on you,
Ew.
but you're fine for the moment. Ragna, back to you.
Wait, Patrick, I that should have covered all your damage.
He hit me twice. Or does
For
it go to
total
both of them?
Total of how much?
Ooh, so then it'll be.
I mean, 22 damage in total. If
Oh, okay. All right, never mind.
Yep, so that's what I was doing some math, so I'd be at 40.
Anyway, this cocksucker. Swap. Schwab. And do remember, reckless on every strike.
I always forget that because I very rarely give enemies advantage attacks against you because I always forget you always do reckless.
And I
Not that
forget
it,
myself. I forget
yeah.
myself until I get a crit, so yeah.
Yeah. Not that it matters though. Your first swing, you absolutely clobbered the dude. Took his head clean off.
Alright, well then, can I just keep the second one, or do you want me to roll again?
You can keep the second one. That's fine with me.
Okay, then yeah. Second
Turn
one.
around, go and attack the other one. You 15. All right. You basically cut off its back leg, but it's still standing, holding on to Patrick as it writhes in pain.
Okay, and that'll be it. And he's marked again. Or yeah, that one, same one.
Okay. You're up. Dex
You
save,
said
my.
I'm not. Oh wait, I am restrained, right?
Oh yeah, you're still restrained, but Dex save
Uh,
to get out of it.
14.
Fuck, I forget. I think. Yeah, no, that's on point. So you'll just when its leg gets cut off from behind it, it loosens its grip just enough for you to wriggle out, so you're no longer restrained.
And then. Didn't go. Kind of ruins my thing. 27 to hit.
I don't know how. Actually, no, I lied. That doesn't kill it. It's just barely alive. Good hit though.
Damn.
You
Alright, so you
basically
can
shot
breathe
it
on
right
it.
in its eye, and it goes. Just with, like a single punch. Just whap him. Go, Keegan, go.
Shall repeat the process, but on a slightly weaker boy. It's 12 hit.
And 12 does not actually hit, no.
Alright, the second one, a 14.
Nope.
Final one, an 18.
Yes. You got there
Made
finally.
it.
I really thought I was gonna have to come in and kill him.
Basher just jumps up out of the water and does a nice few good punches on top of it, and it crumples under its own weight, falls down dead. As everything kind of settles down and combat is officially over. The elf in the back goes, "There's definitely weren't there when we came through."
Hey, no shit.
Huh. Wonder what else is in here.
You all, how you all were in here before, correct? Is that what you said?
If I'm in here, we fell from the sky, and we're kind of ejected to the front of the maze.
I wonder if that has anything to do with this. Well,
Might be the zombies we dropped into the middle of it.
he shrugs. If this was such a different encounter, I can only imagine the other ones may be different from how it was for us.
But
These, the stone you're looking for should still be somewhere in the fountain, though.
Bastion, you want to look since you don't have to breathe?
yeah. Also, are we going to talk about how those things were somehow magically fitting in this level of water? Is it deeper in some spots?
I didn't see any holes.
Bastion, if you want to take a quick look with your mighty speed.
I sure will.
If he's in here, splish splash, hop out.
All right, go ahead and give me an investigation check just for the looking for the gem. But while you're looking, the fountain does not appear to be any deeper. At least, definitely not deep enough to hide these things inside of it.
Got a quick question. Where's the elf guy standing, roughly?
Here.
Well, as I hop out, I'm gonna whip my hair around and splash the shit out of him. Fucker.
Here, come over here, Ragnar.
He'll go, "Ugh," but that's about it.
I thought you give it up. Tell me about the fucking crabs.
And I didn't know these crabs were even in here in the first place.
Yeah, I don't buy it.
I'll create a
Did you say-
bonfire that Ragnar can dry off at if she wants to.
Gonna need to, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, Bastion,
Mhm.
with your 18 investigation check, as you're looking around the pool, you notice that one where you crush its head in, you see a faint glimmer coming from inside its head. As you go over there, you notice that there's a gem stuck inside of its head. Do you wish to reach in and grab it?
Now, the way you phrased it seemed like a trap, but yeah.
You'll reach in, kind of sliming your way through some of the
With
brains
my astral
inside.
hand.
Ah, okay. With the brains inside the creature, you will pull out the gem that you were looking for. It is, I believe. I don't remember if it's a special kind of gem. I thought it was. Hmm. Nope. Unless. Sorry, I'm having to read because I could have sworn I remember reading something about this gem being special.
Oh,
I'll,
that's
I'll summon a mage hand over near Bastion and ask if I can see it.
Just hold it up above the water.
I'll hold the mage hand out, palm up, rinse it off, and then I'll rinse it off and then bring it back to me, and then taste it.
Okay, it was a garnet. There it is. I was like, I could have sworn it was like a specific type of gem. You pull out a garnet outside of its head. But with your 18, you do notice closer to the center of the fountain, you do actually spot another kind of gleaming of lights. Do you
Swim
wish
over
to
towards it.
investigate? Say what?
I swim over towards it.
All right.
Also, by the way, real fast, I was going to use my action with my healer's kit to patch up Ragnar a little bit.
Medicine. I don't know if that gives you advantage of some kind, but
I do actually have advantage.
all right. Patching her up the old way. I like it.
Nat 20.
I don't know how much you're supposed to get out
It's
of it.
1d6 plus intelligence, so it's 1d6 plus 5.
All right. Whatever you roll, double it.
Alright, 2d6 plus 5. 14 health, Ragnar.
His hands are so soft and tender as he wraps you up. I don't know if Ragnar likes that sort of thing, but that's the way it is, I'm afraid.
Oh, man.
So, anyways, you go over to the center of the fountain and you notice that knocked loose during the initial fray, Ragnar kind of broke off a piece of the tile, and you see underneath this tile there was a potion under it. But you also notice the other tiles around it are also kind of, they're not fully set, so you can easily peel them back too.
I shall begin peeling.
You begin peeling and peeling and peeling. You find multiple potions. I believe in total 8 potions.
Jesus.
of them you can instantly recognize as potions of healing.
Mm.
Ooh.
You will need to finagle with the other ones to figure out what they are exactly. But you also find a wand.
Oh.
You find 3 daggers that seem to have a enchantment upon them. And this kind of globe-looking thing. I guess it'd be more like a crystal ball-looking thing. And you also find another gem. When you pick this gem up, it's like this clear sapphire, but you swear you can almost see like swirling wind inside of it.
Hmm. Okay, I'll put it all in my bag. Go on
I'll
up.
go ahead and just say for the daggers, they're just 3+1 daggers.
Alright, cool.
There, that's about it for them. But 6 potions of healing and 2 other potions that if
Do
you
things.
yeah, they do things. I'll just
It
I'll
was
treat them as attunements unless someone here wants to do a survival check on them. Figure out what they might be, but
when I come up, I'll hand them over to Ragna and ask her if she knows anything about what these could be.
Potions.
nature check. Sorry. Yes, the potions. My
Yeah,
bad.
Alright.
Nature, not survival. That would be a nature check.
and it was some kind of
Each potion gives off its own unique color and swirl. So 6. Actually, yes, that would actually be. You could identify both of them just by taking a quick glance. One of them is a potion of growth, and the other is a potion of fire.
So this one make it bigger. This one it'll burn the shit out of you.
Mm. Well, thank you. Put them back in the bag. And you said wand and like a sapphire with swirls in it?
Yep.
Okay. I shall pull out the wand and just like in the distance try and cast something with it. Like I see Yi do all the
I
time.
mean, yeah. I mean, wands are technically easy to use. It's just a matter of what you use it for. Let me double check.
I feel like you just cast a
Because-
random spell out of it.
That'd be hilarious. That's what I'm waiting to see.
Most likely.
You
I
just
know
point
it's
it off.
not.
So you just point it off in a random direction and cast something.
I know it's
Yeah.
not, but I'm just hoping it's a wand of fireballs. And he just yeeted out a fireball, because that'd be fucking hilarious.
So nothing appears to happen. Like it lights up like you did cast something, but it doesn't seem like anything actually happened. Um,
Mm.
when you cast it, you see these kind of black tendrils come off from the end of the wand, and then whatever effect that was supposed to happen ends. So
Weird. Put it back in my bag.
Yeah.
Bust
Yep.
it later.
You want me to see if I can figure out what it's supposed to do, Bastion?
Yeah, sure. You can go.
Y'all can't figure it out. I can ask the sword.
I'll examine and see if I can figure puzzle it out.
how exactly are you going to? You can attune to it, which is just a short rest, which I think max is like 30 minutes if you want to do that. Otherwise, if you want, you can test it. That might help narrow it down.
Do we want to
You already
wait
know
for
pointing it
view,
off
or-
in a random direction and casting it just kind of causes it to do something, but nothing you guys can see happen.
Are we gonna sit here for a few, or are we headed on?
But I'm good to go.
Yeah, well, we can figure it out momentarily. I'm sure we'll get a break here shortly, but get something else in before we...
I'll hand it back to Bastion for now,
Yeah.
since he seems to want it.
That's just like fuck this shit.
I'm not going to discourage that.
Yeah, as you guys gather up, Elf will say, All right, we should go to the other end of the fountain. There should be another way out of the maze there.
Okay.
All right.
Side note, I watched a TikTok about a guy who just wanted to make a combat medic with
Mhm.
no spells. So he just was a rogue with a healer's kit and the healer's feet and all this shit. So he just snuck around the battlefield fucking performing on people.
Nice.
A sneaky surgeon.
Yeah, because the rogues could make a healer kit action a bonus action, so he could literally do it twice around.
Okay, so oh, I nearly forgot. This is kind of important. I don't know what's everyone's vision set to, because everyone needs to set it to 120 if it's not already.
Mine is currently at 120.
I'm
Cool. Cool.
Let me check. Mine is also 120. We're good.
Nice. Yours good.
Yep.
Well, alright. All right, so you all, as you come walking back, will find yourself back at the sundial. The elf will go. All right, so if you look at the sundial, it seems to have worked. And you now see there's a second shadow on the sundial.
Oh. Where's it pointing us to now?
So where it was once pointing up towards A, the second shadow is now pointing towards path C, which is this path over here.
Alright, well,
Allons-y.
onward.
Urus gets an odd compulsion to yell charge, and he doesn't understand it. It's confused.
Okay. All right, so you guys will go through, and you guys will walk for a good 15, 20 minutes before ending back up at the sundial, back the way you came.
What happened?
Hmm. He walks over the sundial and he goes, "It's definitely pointing towards that direction. Hmm.
Bastion,
Perhaps."
can I see the gems you got?
I've got the garnet.
I gave to Urisk.
Let me see both of them.
This one tastes normal, so I don't think it's that. But I'll hand it over anyway.
This one's all windy.
Do I notice anything different or strange about either of them?
Well, the sapphire one does appear to be, it's like see-through, and you can see wind swirling inside of it. And the other one's a garnet.
Like
What
just
do you,
regular garnet?
yeah, what are you going to do with it?
I'm gonna walk over to the sundial. After I was just inspecting them to see if like they were radiating, magic or anything like that. I'm assuming the sapphire, since it has wind literally blowing in it, is. But if the garnet had any power oozing out of it or anything like
No.
that.
It's a very well cut garnet, and it's
And I was gonna walk over to the sundial and see if there was indentions or anything.
none that you can see.
Mm.
Put the sapphire in the area pointing north.
I'll put the sapphire at the spot where it would be pointing north.
Nothing seems to change.
Try maybe east.
Um,
Nothing changes.
let me think here.
The elf goes, the main issue with just trying different pathways is it takes time if we guess wrong to get back.
And it's still showing the same pathways.
Yes.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna hand the garnet back to Urisk, hand the sapphire back to fucking Bastion. Words. And then it showed two pathways, right? The one we
The
just walked out of.
shadows, yeah,
and
the
then-
shadows pointing to two pathways, north and east.
Well, we went east and it didn't work, so I'm just gonna start walking north.
Is everyone else gonna follow?
Yup.
All right. Another 15 minutes will pass, and you guys will end up back at the sundial. I'm going to roll a check on your guide. Okay. Just any last big brain moves you want to play? He'll basically give you the answer. So
Does anything
I
in
got
the
nothing.
sundial seem to move?
the sundial itself did not move.
Like, are there any parts that I could move if I fiddle with them?
It's kind of no. I guess no, you wouldn't be able to. You could try dismantling it, but that would both take time, and you don't even know if it'd be possible.
Okay.
Oh! Hold up. I get it. We have to go in between the two of them.
The elf looks over at you and goes, "Hmm. Well, how'd you come to that conclusion?"
I'm just kind of trying to sound confident. We just went two directions. And if it's pointing in between, or two cardinal directions in between, looks like it'll work.
Seems reasonable to me.
He shrugs and goes, "I suppose we can try it." And if no one cares, then yeah, you guys will head up that path together.
I really hope this guess works out. Because if not, I'm looking like a fool for the third time.
I still believe in you.
Be the first time.
You really
But
like a fool.
After another 15-ish minutes of walking, you will find yourself into another open clearing.
Yes,
Huzzah.
third time's the charm!
You see in this clearing rocks and stones scattered about everywhere. At the other end, you guys do see what appears to be a not small shack, but quite the large shack. And you see two large figures milling about near a pond, as well as a flock of sheep.
Oh, you know the fuck they are.
Oh yes, these are actually the Cyclopses we came across ourselves when we were coming through here.
Let's
Did
hope
they,
they're still non-hostile.
Yeah, they weren't hostile. I don't know if any of you can speak giant, but I think that's all they speak.
I don't.
Actually,
Right
I
now.
do.
Oh,
And then let's head up and talk to them. They shouldn't be hostile. Although, to be fair, we never came across those other creatures.
we can hope.
Hello, neighbor.
So as you guys start walking across this large open field, and you also call out, are you calling out in giant?
Yeah.
So as you call out for the Cyclopses, they both kind of look at each other. And as you guys are walking towards them, you notice after a small little debate they were having, they begin to play a very familiar game. Bastion, you notice they're playing rock, paper, scissors.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. One of them loses, is visibly upset, and then continues to walk out towards you all to meet you halfway.
How are you today?
He looks down at you, and he kind of pops his neck and goes, "You go through the maze."
That's what we're working on.
He walks over towards the pond. Let me judge the range a bit. So he'll walk to, okay. So he'll pick up a boulder out of the pond. He'll walk up to about here, and then he just yeets the boulder right next to all of you, landing right here next to Yi Yi. As it skids
Oh, God.
into the ground, it stops.
Okay.
The giant,
He tried
er,
to hit me.
yeah, the Cyclops walks over then, and he goes, "You throw further, you pass."
Ah, I will relay to the team. So that was not an attack at us. He was.
Oh.
It's a competition. We have to throw further.
Ask him, does it matter how we throw it? And where's the starting point?
Does it matter how we throw it? And I'm assuming we have to start from back there where you were.
He nods to you, saying, saying, uh, "Go back to where we were. You go further, you pass. I don't care how you get it there.
He said.
So
doesn't
as
care
long
how
as
we
it
get
starts back there."
Okay, I got this.
And then
Uh,
he's gonna walk back over.
How many
to the
tries do we
giant
get?
machine. As many as you want.
All right. My little brother wants to try first.
So
walk
it
up.
has to be a boulder of the same size.
All right. How big was the boulder?
That big?
It has to be at least 2 feet in diameter and weigh 500 pounds or more.
That's totally fine. 2 feet. That's easy. So I'm gonna walk up to a boulder, find a good boulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna open up a dimension door right beneath it, and then put another one 250 feet farther away, and then 50 feet up into the air. And just have it drop out of the sky.
Okay. So from where you're standing?
Yep, 250 feet, opposite direction.
So basically all the way across the... Alright, you do that. It lands. The Cyclops goes, And he walks up to you, Yi.
I'm just gonna have smile and like thumbs up.
He gets down on one knee. He reaches behind his back, and then he pulls out a gem and hands it to you.
Yay!
It is a topaz gemstone.
Urus, can you tell him thank you?
I'll relay my little brother says thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna march triumphantly.
God damn, are they actually that fucking dumb?
The elf goes, apparently so. To be honest, it took them a lot quicker to figure it out than we did.
Well, he just said it didn't matter how I got it there, so getting things places is kind of my thing.
I mean, we ended up deciding that after we realized, of course, that it didn't matter how we got it there. We just cast levitate on one and pushed it down.
Oh, I guess you didn't have anyone who could talk to him then.
No, we didn't.
That makes sense.
Much appreciation, neighbors. Hope to see you
Yeah,
again someday.
So let's say if y'all don't care to do anything else in this area, then y'all can just walk right up to the north end of the this section of the maze and head up through.
Or since fucking when can you speak giant?
I've always been able to speak giant.
Why?
Because you never know when it's going to come in handy. I'll tell the ogres as we go, or cyclopses as we go. Let us know if you need any help. We're kind of freelance.
He looks at you as you talk, but after you say that, he just looks back to doing what he was doing.
Like, I'm not gonna argue with you because it did come in handy, but
Ragnar, you see a sheep side-eye you as you walk past.
Fuck you too, Fluffy.
It takes a shit as you say that. All right. So after a brisk 10-minute walk, whoop, I put you guys at the wrong side, but I guess it doesn't really matter. You will make it back to the sundial. Easy clap. And if you walk out to the sundial, you now see it's pointing at the two other directions that it originally was pointing to, and now it is pointing southwest in the path F, which is down here.
it's pointing here,
Yep,
here,
there,
and here.
and then now down there.
Well, this ruins my go in between them strategy.
That's what I was just thinking. I can say that you won't repeat a path you've already gone down.
So it can't be this one.
Yes, otherwise it would have let us go down the A path originally, and now that I think about it, I don't believe we ever repeated a path either. So it won't.
It's either this one or this one.
Or we could go this way.
Why? I mean, I'm down to try because I don't care. Is there any logic behind it, or because fuck it?
Because fuck it, I've got a hunch.
I
I'm confident it's wrong, but it doesn't hurt to try. So.
I'm not
Alright.
gonna argue. I'm gonna be a little upset if it's right.
Alright,
But
after
I'm not
about
gonna argue.
15, 20 minutes of walking, you guys end up coming back out the way you came.
Okay.
Yeah, that didn't seem to work, but what was your theory? I'm curious.
Their legit was not a theory. It was just a guess. Hey, this way seems reasonable.
And your theory was just going in between the shadows?
Yeah.
A little
Because
harder
going
to go.
on the shadows that didn't work.
Well, there's
Two in between right now.
surely it wouldn't be going on the shadow again, because if it didn't work the second time, it wouldn't make sense it'd work the third time. But you're right. There is just one more path in between these two shadows if you want to try that.
Is there only one more path? Shouldn't there be two?
Well, well, yes. If you're looking at it that way, then there's technically three, because this one here as well.
Is this in between them? I thought this was the other one.
Yes, this is the other one. But if you look at it this way, these two are in between these two, and these two are in between these two.
Or we could go
Okay,
this way,
you were right.
because we've just been going.
No, we've already gone that way. Wait, no, we have.
Well, technically, no, we haven't. But
So that would be the next one in the. If we were just going clockwise.
surely it can't be that simple.
Actually, my name's Urisk, and so far it has been.
So far, it's been up. And you know what? He's right. It has been clockwise.
It's either this way or this way, I feel, because that would be if it was going to go like that. Then that would be the next one. If it's just going to go clockwise, then that will.
Well, I'm not opposed to trying it. The only thing we'll waste is time. Everyone in agreement, or is there another path you think would be more likely to be the answer?
Honestly, I liked your idea of down path, but we can try Urus's again. Because clockwise isn't the worst idea.
Very well. And you all walk down that path. And after about 15-20 minute walk, you will come back that way you came. You're back at the sundial.
So, like, is there actually, like, a puzzle to this, or is he just fucking with us?
Surely there's a puzzle to it, but he is a wizard. He may very well just be fucking with us. I guess he was a wizard. Who knows what happened to him?
And I feel like once you get to be that powerful a wizard, you don't just die.
Well, you don't.
But isn't
Others
that your
do.
plan, though? Aren't you going to become?
Oh
a
yeah, my
dead man?
plan's to die, but also to never die.
Oh.
There's a fine line.
I guess you could say a thin veil.
You said down is the only path that makes sense if we're going in between looking at it from the other direction.
Yes, because we already went down this way, but it could be either one of these two. Unless
What
going
direction's the sun facing?
shit, at this point it's just past noon. It's in the afternoon, so
Let's head straight down, and we'll just eliminate this half of the.
Okay. I'm game.
okay, so you guys will head on down, and after about a 15 to 20 minute walk, you guys will find yourself in another portion of the maze.
Like, out of character, did you accidentally give that away?
No?
Okay.
I honestly thought when Patrick was singing between them, that's what I thought he was meaning, but he meant the top two, so I didn't give anything away.
He didn't give anything away. We were just looking at opposite sides, which ended up being helpful apparently.
Yeah, it's whack.
I also still have no idea what the fuck this puzzle is. The going in between was the only thing I had going for me. And when it adds 4 of them, that doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure
I'm determined this wizard's just fucking with people.
I'm sure we'll figure it out right before we finish it.
But what do we see there, boss man?
A garden full of a bunch of
The mushrooms.
plants and a fountain in the center, and the elf will go, no, yes, this is one of the ones I remember most. The gym was just at the center of that fountain there, but I mean, when we came through, you could see it clearly at the top of it.
Is there anything else going on here?
Not when we came through. Watch your step through, it's very overgrown.
So we don't see anybody, nothing, just a pond?
No.
I guess we'll start creeping forward.
Who has the highest passive perception?
14.
I have high passive investigation.
Mine's 14.
13.
All my passives are 14.
Mm.
Investigation, I have 19. The other two are 12.
Yeah, no. So you guys will head towards the fountain, or just walking around?
I'm gonna just stop right here and summon a mage hand to play with go and like start fiddling around with the fountain.
I'm just paranoid looking around because I feel like everything's a trap.
The same.
I was
Urus
a fair earlier, but
yeah, no. Urus, your
Crab
mage
showed up.
handing the fountain, kind of dipping it through the water, looking around.
Try and scoop and see if I can find a gemstone like sitting in the basin.
Not doing it this way, you don't find anything after messing with the mage hand for a little while. While he is messing with it and the rest of you are looking around, let's see. Patrick, pick a number between 1 and 3.
2. It's the only number between 1 and 3.
Okay. Fashion. Perception.
1.6 is between 1 and 3.
It's only whole number between 1 and 3.
He didn't specify whole numbers.
It's true.
Bastion, you notice as everyone's just kind of milling about, this plant back here seems to have a little glimmer of light from the center of it.
Ooh, shiny. Go
Yeah,
over to the
shit.
plant.
Go over
Look
to the
for
thick boy plant.
Look for the shiny. Hope it doesn't try and eat me.
This can only end
And
well.
sitting inside the flower, you see a pearl.
I'm going to try quickly as possible. Take it from the center.
Dex. Or sleight of hand. That would also work. You know what? Sleight of hand, because that makes more sense.
Sleight of dex.
Sleight of dex, please. You will snatch the pearl, and the entire garden begins to shake.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hell.
Damn it.
Yee, what'd you do wrong?
I'm going to back away now.
Bastion, run.
Which direction?
The whole garden comes alive.
Just out.
Going out.
The elf goes, "You can't go back. You have to make it through the maze. If you go back, you'll just end up back here, even with the gym."
Got it.
Yeah,
That's
forward,
right.
forward.
I'm not retreating. I'm just putting my back against the wall-ish thing.
All right.
Exactly.
So, initiative, everyone.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Jesus.
I was that's not horrible because I can do fun things. Though it would have been nice for Bastion to be above or in front of me.
Make me bigger.
I mean, you gotta push him to do that, but I don't feel like that would be that beneficial.
I want to stomp out the plants.
All right. So, Urus, you're up first.
Okay. I'm gonna just reach around Ragna and firebolt at this boy and see how that goes.
Well, that does hit. Not surprisingly. You leave a score mark on it, and it kind of hisses, but other than that, you do the 11 fire damage to it.
Okay, so
It's gonna go, fuck. If they can't move, fuck fighting them. Just move. Let's just move.
you're welcome to go ahead and test that theory.
Ragnar, you're up.
Let's see. Go. Okay. Is this a 10-foot or a 5-foot? Okay, 10-foot. All right.
Yeah.
So, whop. And there's a lot of them, so go and do that. And swoosh. And swoosh. Damn. Well, actually, what is a plant's AC?
A stationary plant.
That second hit, you go. Okay, so the first hit, you do some nice cutting at it. Good slash. The second one, when you go to hit it, your attack kind of bounce off one of its thick vines.
All right, they got some AC. All right, that's my turn.
Okay. Please update. Thank you. All right. So that's your turn. Bastion, you're up.
So it seemed like they're not really gonna move from their position.
They're plants, so doesn't. They have vines
I see
and
weird shit.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff sprouting from them, though, but they don't seem to be moving.
Okay, okay, okay. Wondering if they'll get attacks of opportunity.
feel like they'll definitely still get attacks of opportunity.
Thought you had a thing where you were immune to those.
I mean, I have things to make it where they're less likely to hit me. Or if I just hit them, they can't get attacks of opportunity. Or at least try to hit them. And I'm gonna go ahead and click my heels together,
Okay.
activate my boots, and then I'm just gonna eh, eh,
All right. Attack of opportunity then.
with disadvantage because I have my boots active.
Disadvantage. They will try to bite you. Assuming the stat is. Okay, there it goes. Fuck. 13 probably doesn't hit.
Negative.
So I'm not gonna bother with the second roll on that one. That doesn't hit. All right, you're good.
10, 20, 30. Then I'll go eh, edge up here next to the
All
fountain.
right. Nope.
Go here.
Uh huh.
Then when I
Okay. Fuck, dude. How much move speed you got?
well,
You-
with boots, 130 base,
Damn, that's
and I
fucking
have
wild.
just hit 70.
The whistling of your fucking dragon mask is going wild now as you whistle through this garden full of chopping maws. Everyone sees Bashy kind of speed off into the garden, but you still hear the whistles.
Then I shall unarmed strike this dude next to me. Just gonna try and strike at him.
Uh huh.
Does that hit?
It does.
Okay. But 6 damage, and then I'm gonna move up here, use another unarmed strike to hit this dude, and then I'm gonna go up here.
All right. 1 second.
And if I make any attack towards a creature, they cannot use an attack of opportunity on me.
Okay.
I'm
Go
just
ahead.
popping at these people so they can't. And then I'll hit to strike at this dude up here. Oh, that's a one.
And
Nice.
that's a miss.
That's gonna be and then
Now, is it attack at them or have to hit them?
if I attempt to attack anybody, whether it hits or not, they
Okay.
cannot come at me with the attack of opportunity. But only at them. So then that would be 20, and then I'll shot. And then for last bit, eh, that last dude will get an attempt to attack me though, just a disadvantage.
Nope.
As a miss. And then that is me turn.
And I've been rolling like dog shit.
All right, I made it. I'll just wait here.
Yeah, if
Action.
none of the plants chase after him, I have a plan.
Yeah, no plants chased. All right, so this one can't move, but I do need to double check his tentacle reach.
You had 3 of them that rolled a 6 for their initiative.
Yeah. It actually won't be able to reach Bart just out of range, so. This one, right in front of Bart, however, will be able to attack. Alright, so it'll open up with the bite.
Yep.
Fuck, I had to complain about it, and now I max roll both my damage and I on the attack roll, alright. Con save. It kind of sucks in your arm, but you manage to pull it out, and it's covered in like slime and ooze of some kind. So after that, you're good. Still take that 19 damage, halved. It'll attack with its tentacles. That hit.
Yep.
Strength. It's trying to grapple you with it.
This shit again. 19.
Okay. And it is going to also do that because you're not super. Okay, so that'd be 9 total, halved, and it does get one more attempt to grapple you. Slash hit you. Does 16 hit?
Yes.
Alright. 13 damage halved. So there you go. So let that warn everyone not to get hit by it. As you guys, Ragnar goes to chop in a fucking plant mode, and then you guys see this plant turn around and just go absolutely ape shit on him as it tries to like wrap around Ragnar and pull it closer to it. That'll be its turn. None of them will be able to reach Bastion anyways. Yee, you're up. You're next
I'm
to
gonna
one of
move
these things.
here, then here.
Uh-huh.
That's 20.
Yeah, huh?
I can now see Bastion. I'm gonna open a dimension door and hold it open
Where are you opening the dimension door?
right next to Bastion,
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna jump through it.
I'm in on your side.
Yeah, just like under my feet.
Ah, and you're just gonna whoosh, go through it?
Yep.
Alright.
I'm gonna hold it open on this side so Ragna, the two cultists, and Urus can jump through.
My one question to
Crawl
you,
through?
Yi, is even though you're going through it, does it invoke an attack of opportunity or is it like a free?
That would be completely up to you. I believe it might, but not sure.
I will.
Because it's not Misty Step. I'm not becoming mist or anything. I'm just falling through a portal underneath my feet, essentially.
Apparently, it's a very popular question.
I guess it would depend on whether or not you're trying to like move to go into it, or if you just
Yeah,
I was just
no.
opening it underneath my feet was my
I was
plan.
about to say it does not unless you have to go to it. So congrats. You don't get an attack of opportunity on you.
Woo! And then concentration for up to a minute. I'm just gonna hold it open to
Okay.
let everyone else jump through, or up to 7 people, which I
Mhm.
think we have less than.
Yeah.
Isn't it the size of you? So they have to like kind of squeeze
They
through.
might have to squeeze. They did is actually my size. That's a good point.
Ragnar might have some small issues. But
Ragnar might have some big issues. That's a very noticeable size difference.
gotta like suck it in.
I was, I was about to say I'm willing
Let
to
me
let Ragnar give a try, but she will have a check to get through it.
let me make sure if how well it expands or anything like that.
Well, if
If somebody forces
if
it.
it's as tall as you are, that would mean if it's on the ground, it just has to be wider than Ragnar is. I assume it is. Probably real close, at least.
Apparently, if somebody forces it, they can. They end up ripping it. They go through the other side, but they are ejected and take force damage,
Oh,
and it closes the portal.
All right,
Jesus.
cool. Well, that's gonna happen to Ragnar whether she likes it or not. So.
She can get through it.
As long as I get
Well,
to
yeah.
hit one of them, I'm fine with that.
Oh, there will be a check for it. All right, so where's this one at? That one won't be able to get anything. Yee thankfully moved away from that one just in time. None of the other ones can get close enough to anybody. So that leads up to you, Ursk. Oh, and at the end of that round, the cultists ran into the portal, and they can both get through, no problem. Ursk, how big are you though? You might also have slight issues if you're a bit thicker. Kind of Do you just wear robes and stuff? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
I mean, I'm
Oh, well,
tall,
how
but
tall are you?
Slender.
I'm
He's
like
tall, but he's maybe a little slender, you know, kind
Yeah.
of
yeah.
coming at
Okay.
an angle.
You'll have to tight squeeze for you, but you'll be able to get through. Ragnar will be the only one. She's bulky.
Okay. Then
Good thing she doesn't have any armor though.
I'll head over and pew through.
And you'll head on through.
Also, do you want me to roll the damage for Ragnar, or are you gonna, if she makes it through?
Mm.
It's 4d6.
Actually, because it didn't take my action to
No, you still have an action. Unless you had a dash to it, you still have
No.
an action.
I think I was just like within range. Hey Ragnar, I can make you small so you can fit through easier.
Yeah, can I hear that all the way from over there?
If he screams it, well, I don't know.
Never mind.
But in that
Perception.
I would have had to do it before I went through, so
it's too late.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else in your turn, Ursk?
Yeah. Acid splash this boy.
Okay.
I want to see if there's a noticeable difference in how well it takes the damage.
Takes it normally.
Okay.
They don't like it, but it takes it normally.
At this point, I'm just trying to probing for weaknesses, elemental weaknesses.
Alright, Ragnar, you're up.
All right, so I will disengage.
Very
And
good.
Portal right here.
It's just right on this tile. You won't get attacked going through it.
Okay.
So.
And I will try to, I guess, cannonball myself like Samus and try to roll on through it or something.
Yeah, you'll go forward and you get stuck a little bit, but with your big old muscles, yeah, you effectively tear a portal. I don't know how Ragnar would take that, but you crack. You can almost see a very visible like dimension part of it begin to crack open as you tear an even wider space, and then you almost get sucked into it. Urisk, you dex save.
Oh god.
9. I take it that's a 9. Whether I made it.
Mm-hmm.
13!
Mm-hmm.
You know, if Ragnar crushes me a little bit, I guess that's better than trying to run through all the plants because we're not Bastion.
Yeah, no, she's gonna land on top of y'all. All right. So was it 4d6? You said
4d6 force damage as she is forcibly ejected out of the space.
everybody takes 20 damage.
Ow.
Ow!
You sack of shit.
The two cultists they kind of step off to the side and like, that's not how I remember this going. And then here comes Ragnar, almost like she was thrown by something, lands on top of both of them.
Ow, what the fuck was that?
Oh yeah, by the way, the portal also explodes when that happens too, so
All
that's
right,
fun.
cool. It shut, it exploded, and the tear in space and time has been shut.
Oh, let's just move.
Why'd it fucking do that?
Because it's my size, because I'm a tiny person and can't make bigger stuff.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. That's fucking stupid.
I'm gonna turn off my boots.
I'm gonna walk through the other side now.
You know we still need to get the stone, right?
Bastion has it.
He does?
Yep.
He's
He's holding a pearl.
Does it look special like the sapphire does? Because I've got this stone and hold up the garnet.
It
I
was a
look for
garnet.
wind in the stone.
Yeah, the
garnet
garnet
from
from the other one.
Yeah, and then he Who has the other one from the Cyclopses?
I do. I have the
Okay.
topaz from the Cyclopses.
And he has a pearl. I mean, so the Colts go, the only real way to find out is if we got it right is going down this path. If we got it wrong, we'll end up back here.
Oh. Away!
I'll cast Prayer of Healing as we walk.
I was just planning on short resting, but hey, that works too.
So we all get 22 points of healing.
That's everyone.
Pretty soon here, I'm not too strapped for spell slots, but Dimension Door is not going to be an option very soon.
And I just blew a rage. I only got 2 left.
You guys make it back. As you walk to the center where the sundial is, another shadow has appeared.
I don't know why it keeps putting me in a random corner.
It is now pointing northwest H path up here.
Okay.
Oh, so when you say H, so it's A, B,
B,
C,
C,
D,
D,
E, F, G, H.
H. Yep.
Okay.
So there's currently a shadow in A, C, F, and H. Oh my god, here. Let me do it. A.
I wasn't doing that. I was doing something completely different.
I know you were. Get your trash out of here, Will. A, B, C, D. I can't quite finish the E, but E, F, G, H. So, there you go. I honestly forgot I could draw, so the one time it would have been useful, I forgot you could even do that.
And then so A, C, F have shadows, right?
And H.
And H now.
I drew the shadows in the middle.
Um. Did we want to rest, or are we just gonna go for one more adventure before we maybe take a break?
I think I can do one more.
Cool.
And then, well, there's no shadows at G, and we haven't been down G. That's my reasoning.
Good enough.
Seems fair enough to me as well.
Let's do this thing.
Walk down G.
Okay. So you will walk on down G, and let me see which one this is. Ah, this one. You will, in fact, walk for about 15 to 10 minutes, and you will, for once, cast correctly.
God damn it.
Edge, you will make it to a little shack. And at this shack, and when you all walk through, the elf will go, yes, this one. I'll remember this one. I don't know if anything's going to be different, but inside the shack, there's like this tea kettle just sitting on a stove. And it was inside of it, so you should just go inside.
Alright, everybody be alert. Plants tried to eat us. Crabs tried to drag us and tentacle us.
So what, like a killer teapot now?
Maybe.
I don't know, man.
As you all talk, you notice someone comes outside of the shack. It seems just like a kind of he's kind of wrapped up in a cloak, but he's wearing normal clothes aside from the cloak, and he waves all of you over and goes, "Ah, oi, visitors, come on over."
Who are you?
He just keeps waving. Over here.
Was he here last time?
No, no one was here last time.
Okay, so he's a monster. Got it.
Maybe. Most likely. Who am I kidding? You're probably right.
Does he look any different? Like he just looks like a regular dude from what I can tell right here?
Yeah.
Well, you said it was in a teapot?
Yeah, it was in a teapot.
Alright, I guess we'll just talk to this guy and nobody trust anyone or anything.
No shit.
I'm just gonna start walking over.
Welcome, friends. Welcome. My name's Casey. I'm so glad to see you all here.
You belong to the cult or you belong to the maze?
I'm just a simple dweller of the maze, of course.
Mm-hmm. Simple. Nothing about this maze seems simple.
Yeah, you're right about that. If you've gotten this far, I'd presume all of you have already gone through a few of the paths.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that-
tried to eat us.
Are you gonna try to eat us?
No, I'm not going to try to eat you.
I'm gonna roll insight to see if I believe him.
Go for it.
Does
I can't
he
tell
seem
shit, can I?
hungry?
He seems to be genuine. He doesn't have any interest in eating you.
Alright.
And he'll go, please come on in. By now you've probably figured out the way to, of course, get into each area, correct? And he'll walk in, leaving the door open.
Fucking killer teapot.
I'm gonna
Come
let
probably
everybody
for
else
a cup
walk
of
in
tea.
first.
As you all walk
Drink anything
in,
he gives you.
Bastion, are you gonna stay outside?
I'll go inside.
As you all walk in, you notice that the building itself is, well, practically empty, but all of you can hear the sound of some exotic stringed music that you haven't really heard before being played. As you all look around, there are some cushions that you can sit down on the floor, but other than a stove with a kettle on it that he walks over to, there's nothing else in
And
here.
how many windows and stuff like that?
Zero.
And
Other
what's the
just
material
the
of this?
door. Wood. The whole thing's made out of wood.
Okay.
He walks over and he's like, "Would you all like some tea? I can give you the stone. It's a hospitality thing.
I will take the stone. I don't trust that tea.
You don't have to drink it, but I do have to make it."
So you
Whatever.
said something about figuring out how to get to the pathways?
Are you guys staying outside?
I'm kind of just inside the door.
Okay. And Bastion, you chilling outside?
Yeah, I'll stand next to the risk.
Why do you have to make the tea exactly?
The stone will only appear once I make it.
And why weren't you here when our compatriots were here earlier? They didn't have to do that.
Your compatriots? He looks over and sees the other two, whom of which they also came inside. Um, well, to be honest with you, I don't know. They should have. I should have been here when they came through.
They said they just found the stone in the teapot. No tea made. Nobody was here.
The elf cultist member nods and he goes, "Oh, well, that's a bit odd. Uh, yeah, I should have been here."
Can I see the teapot?
Uh, you can see the teapot. What was? I'll give you a investigation check. because you notice there are some ornate designs on it as he's preparing your tea.
24.
As he's sitting there, he's got the fire started and he's putting the tea together right now in the kettle. As you investigate the tea kettle, you notice that it is engraved with a scowling face, and the face itself is very. It has like very thick features on it.
Do I see anything demonic or anything like in my expertise or anything like that about it? Because now I'm thinking demon.
It's not. You don't think it's demon.
Okay, but I do think it's something then.
It's a little weird. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to realize this is
Yeah.
weird, but he is genuinely making tea. All of you can see him put leaves in it and start up the pot. And when he gets the pot started, he'll turn around and be like, "So, out of curiosity, how long have you been wandering through the maze?"
About 6 years now.
Been stuck here a while then, have you?
Yeah, passes the time.
So why no windows?
Yeah, I don't get any windows. I just get the door. I can hang out outside if I wish. Prop
Why
the
not
door
make
open.
any windows?
Oh, well. If you want to try tearing up the shack, you can, but it's magically reinforced.
I just meant why didn't you do it? You've been here how many years?
Too many to count, I suppose, whenever this was created. Alright. Ragna.
Yep.
You're attuned with nature a bit, right? You know some nature stuff.
Yep.
Roll it.
I want to poke at the walls of the shack a little bit with my dagger.
Ooh, you just made it.
Awesome.
So you were a little sketch about this guy. When you were sitting there watching him make the tea, you saw the leaves he was putting in it, and you're like, I don't know if that's quite something we should drink. But you weren't 100% sure, so you sit there, wait a moment. But you can start to smell the fumes coming from it. You now know with complete certainty what he just put in that tea was Drake's wort, a potentially lethal herb. Used for medicinal purposes in low doses, but in high doses it can kill people.
So, are we talking like gas or like coming from the tea? Are the fumes dangerous or just ingestion?
The fumes, with the amount he put in there, is very dangerous. And he is going to make a check on you. He notices you looking. He goes to cast a spell.
And do I have enough
Well,
time just to
as he
run
goes
up
to
and
cast a spell, I'm going to cast Counterspell at the 5th level.
as I'm about to swipe at him?
Okay. Your counter spell would be quicker than Ragna. And what levels can you counter up to?
Up to 6 with that. 6th is a roll.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
You roll an Arcana check for him. Has to beat my spell save.
Oh, gotcha.
So 17.
Well, then let me double check his stats before I make that roll, just so I got this right. Is Arcana intelligence?
Yes.
All right. So yeah, he
I
doesn't
think it
get
technically counts as an intelligence save.
All right. So
So it has to beat 17.
They have to
You
make
counter
an
the
ability
spell?
check using your spellcasting ability. DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
yeah, no.
Oh,
You
spell's level. Whoops, I thought it was spell save. So it'd be 15 then.
You still counter the spell.
No, the spell. I think the spell that he's casting is level.
Who's
So
so is he?
so
Is,
he was casting it at 6 then, so the spell save was 16. So either way, I still countered it.
yeah, no, you still countered it. And Ragna, before his action was to cast a spell, he countered it. Your action, I assume, is to run up and slash him.
Yep. And come on.
You, yeah, no, you'll hit him. That first one will hit,
Oh,
despite the low roll. And you will slash him in half. And as you do, his corpse falls onto the ground and it kind of begins to vanish.
Are we in initiative?
Nothing seems to be changed, but the.
Because I'm gonna go break the teapot if I have any.
Yeah,
I was
extra
about
time.
to say the tea is still boiling.
Yeah, I'll since I'm closer to it, I'll grab it and take it off the heat.
All right. You'll go grab it, take it off the heat. You'll cover your mouth because you know the toxin. And
Well, actually,
after
since get out of an enclosed space, I'll gesture for them to get the fuck out of my way.
I'll get the
Okay.
fuck out of Ragna's way and then
as
follow
you're
behind.
walking out, you hear the tea kettle speak. Yeah, quick wit now, don't you have some? Both of yous.
For fuck's sakes, another talking inanimate object. Christ.
Listen, if you just open up the tea kettle, you can pour out the tea, the gem will be inside, and you can take your leave.
And what happens if we shatter this jar?
If you shatter the jar, then all of you will be poisoned. In this area, the water will turn green, and toxic fumes will begin to raise from the ground.
Do you believe him?
Fuck no, but.
I mean, you can roll
I'll-
inside if you want.
Either way, it's coming out, so fuck it, I'll pour the tea out.
Alright, you pour the tea out. And sure enough, you see a gem. It is a jade gemstone.
And I'll quickly yoink it out of there.
Alright. The sides are a little hot, but you grab the gemstone and the pot will say, if you would kindly toss me back into the shack, that would be wonderful.
Oh, what? So you can poison some other prick?
What happens if we take you with us?
I cannot leave this area. Even with the gemstone, you will turn up back here.
We could always get to the edge and then smash it.
I'm gonna poke
There's-
my wand. Hey, you know anything about this?
Oh, your possessed wand?
Yes, my I don't have the other wand.
You poke your wand with it and he goes, get that thing away from me.
No, I was just finger poking my wand to ask him if he knows what this teapot is.
And he'll just go, why would I know anything about your fancy little wand?
No, I'm finger poking my wand to ask him if he knows what the teapot is.
Wow. Okay. Gotcha.
Gotta love the pronouns.
Fucking Christ.
Got pronouns for days.
I'm asking Dracone the question.
Yeah. Oh, you still have his name. I'm proud of you. Give me just a moment.
And here
I
I am
have
referring
to-
to the...
I have to pull up his stats. 'Cause I forgot. It's been so long.
It's been a while, I know. I don't talk to him that often because he scares me.
And here I am referring to the other one as Cereal Lady.
Zariel.
It's close enough.
Yeah, dude, she's just an archdemon. What the fuck are you gonna do about it, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm hoping that she's got bigger things to worry about than what some rando calls her.
Yeah, but demons are also petty.
Hmm.
You mean devils?
true. I do mean devils.
But I mean, you know, demons.
Either way.
They're super bureaucrats. So yeah, they may actually be tabulating every fucking thing you say about it.
I really hope she's got something better to do than just keep an eye on me all the time.
There's a whole team of
No,
imps
she
that are
has
just
better-
watching you.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she has better things to do, but she has slaves to keep an eye on you for her.
That's true.
Little fucking imp NSA or whatever they call it.
They also have the fucking, goo people. Can't think of what those guys are called.
Also have giant goddamn hornets too.
But on the fortunate side, she is actually busy as fuck, because, she's at the front lines of fighting the demons. So she might not have a team dedicated to us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's that.
Might.
Yet. Like by the time all is said and done, I'm sure she will.
All right, that was a good roll. He begins to kind of light up, and you can hear the voice ringing inside of your head. Goes, it's some kind of elemental,
Like,
perhaps a genie of some kind.
it's a fucking genie? Does it grant wishes? Hey, Teapot, you grant any wishes?
And he stays silent, and then he'll go, and how exactly do you think I'm a genie?
My wand told me so, and I'm gonna poke the teapot with the wand.
Ah,
Now I'm
now
gonna
it'll
do
get
that.
yeah, now it'll get that reaction and go, I am a Tao.
The fuck is that?
I hail from the elemental planes of air.
So, is that a no on my wishes?
No, I will not cast you wishes. Now put me back in the shack.
Why do they say please, you cunt?
I'm gonna put you in the fucking pond. Not actually gonna do it. Ragnar's holding him, but I don't like being snipped at.
Please put me back in the shack.
See, that's so fucking hard. I'm tired of this place. Fuck it. Set him back on his spot.
Oh, how kind of you to actually just set him down in there.
Oh yeah, but if something else happens, I'm coming in to stomp on you, you piece of shit.
You have the gemstone. There's no need. You can leave.
I still warning you. Don't try try nothing, fucker.
All right. Y'all gonna leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna
cold-
thanks Stracombe for the information, and fuck off.
Assume this is it right here.
Mm-hmm. And all of you will head on out.
Can't believe the genie doesn't grant wishes. What's the fucking point of it?
All right. You guys will finally make your way back.
On a side note, anything that hails from the elemental plane and gets to our plane would have been a pain in the ass to deal with. I don't even want to know what that thing's fucking plans were, what spell it was casting.
Probably wind related, maybe. I don't know.
Or gas.
Did he say he was from the fire realm, or did he say Earth? Because he said he was from a specific plane.
Air, I thought. Yeah.
I heard, totally misheard then, never mind.
AFK for a sec. I'm just gonna follow along.
Okay. Just having to make sure I got the sundial stuff in order. Okay. All right. So yeah. The sundial. You guys went that way. That way. The last shadow will appear facing towards the E direction. I don't know which one of you have been drawing your little green arrows, but go ahead.
That was Will.
Was
He's
Will.
AFK.
What a stupid bitch. Well, no matter.
Back.
I'll leave it up to you guys if you wish to continue further.
I don't know. I think we can finish this up. Said this is the last shadow, right?
Possibly.
Possibly.
You said
Miss-
there's So where's the shadows exactly?
All the green marks and then E.
All the green marks and E,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, the last shadow's pointing towards E.
and
And
then the
then all
only
the-
path we haven't been on that's not shadowed is D.
Well, no.
Yeah, you guys haven't gone down D yet, aside from when it was the wrong way to go.
I think same thing for C though, right?
Oh, we've been down C, I thought.
We did, but it was the wrong way at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but there's a shadow on it. There's no shadow on D.
Oh no, game didn't go down D.
So let's try D.
We're just gonna slide on down D.
You guys will head on down D then. As you walk for a little bit, it does appear to be the right way as you guys enter into another area of the maze.
Good timing.
When you guys walk into this area, you will immediately notice the kind of checker-esque floor, the blood stains,
We're gonna
and
play chess.
all of the weapons-related stuff all around, and the suits of armor on the sides.
The goddamn armor's gonna attack us, and aren't they?
100%. I'm just. Can I like walk up to this armor right here?
Sure.
Is it swinging at me?
Nope.
Does it look like my helmed horror?
Nope. It does
So
not
I
look
could
like a
reasonably
helmed horror.
assume they're not helmed horrors.
I mean, helmed horrors are just like a specific type. Look different. But I mean, you can reasonably assume that if it is a helmed horror, there's 6 of them here.
I was about to say, because like my question would be more like, could I be okay? Could I get close enough to him to see like?
You can investigate it if that's what you're
Yeah.
wanting to do.
I'm gonna see if it's like the same kind of runes that make up my boy.
All right, investigation just to see if you can find the runes first.
19.
You search the suit of armor top and down. You don't find any. The last thing you can do is try to take the armor suit apart and look on the inside of it, if you're so bold to do so.
All right, I'm gonna try to take off its helmet If it starts swinging, I'm sorry.
Yep, ready. Go ahead.
I'm gonna take off its helmet.
Alright. It swung for a 23 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
I was about to say it has advantage though. Yeah, no, the 23. 8 damage on you. And that one comes alive.
You're good, Patrick.
Oh. And then this one over here also comes to life. And now it's time for initiative.
Okay, thank God they. Out of character, I'm now fully aware they are helmed horrors, so I'm a little less scared. Honest to God, I thought we were about to fight 6 helmed horrors and was crap in my pants.
Also, Dakota, this is the first time it's actually worked since I reset it, but it's actually counting my advantage initiative now. So ha.
Oh, it is. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Fucking A. All right, so that was the right syntax for it.
And it's also your turn, Ragnar. You've been on top of these initiative rolls.
Yes, I have. Shit. Probably got to rest after this, right?
Yeah, most likely, that was my plan.
Okay, then
Because I could use some spell slots.
I don't know how tough these things are, so wah. And whoop and smash. And smash.
Okay. Both of those will hit. Can this please open up? God damn it.
Double 23s to hit.
Oh yeah. I don't know why this isn't working, but whatever. I'm just gonna do the damage. Okay, so that's 15, 20, I mean. And then 16. Alright. You knocked one down. The armor pieces kind of shatter as they fall to the floor. When that one falls down, 2 more reactivate.
That's an interesting mechanic.
Ragna, anything else for your turn?
Sorry, I got a phone call. So Ragnar just murked this thing?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good.
Did
Yep,
anything else happen, or did Ragnar just straight just murk it nothing?
It
That's
murked it. 2 more came to life.
Oh shit. I guess I'll move here. And then these are each 10 feet, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 spaces, or 50 feet to this guy.
Yes.
19 to hit.
Yep.
Oh wait, I gotta check something. I have advantage. Pack tactics. I forget because I'm standing next to Ragnar. So 22 to hit.
Either way, it's a hit.
So 11 frost damage, and his movement speed is reduced by 10.
Cool.
Okay.
You're up, Urusk.
I'll
The
go
amount of times
over
I forget
here.
about pack.
Tactics.
Tac.
Let's go ahead and firebolt this guy. I'm
That'll
assuming
hit.
22 hits. So 18 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my turn.
He swings at you, Ursk. 23 hits.
Yep.
4 damage.
4?
Yep. And I assume an 8 doesn't hit.
It does not. And when he hits me with the 4 damage, I'm gonna do an electric hellish rebuke.
All right. And I assume he has to make that dex save.
Yep, 16.
Hey, it makes it. All right. So is it half or no?
Yeah, half as much unsuccessful.
All right. You
And
zap
it's
it.
electric damage instead of fire.
Yep. You zap it. It doesn't appear to have like the electricity definitely carries through the armor, but it doesn't seem to hinder it in any way.
Okay.
Fashion.
Well, I guess it's just right up on us. I'm gonna just move over to the side of him and start punching at him. Man. I hope those both hit.
Yeah, both of them will hit. And you kill him. The suit of armor falls apart, and then the last two in the far back activate. And anything else for your turn, Bastion?
I'll move opposite the dude it just took down, and then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
So I can't make it to him with it being 10 feet square.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't get a turn until next turn. So. Which will put it back up to the top. Which I think, yep, it's boy here. Since he's been introduced in the initiative roll, he rolled a 19. He's going to move closer, but that'll be his turn. Ragnar, you're up.
All right. Well, continue with the Merkin. Whop. And Schwap. And Schwap. I said Schwap, god damn it. There we go.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. 18 and then 12. Yeah, nah, you demolish that one too.
Hell yeah. And let's see. I already got 30 more feet of movement. So then I'll just park myself right here, and that'll be my turn.
Okay. Yeah, you're up.
Ten, 20, 30.
Zap, 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 zap. Hashtag Bart killing race. Bart's right there.
Go for the one in the bottom right corner.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm going for.
Lay down and shoot between the legs.
I got just enough room on it. Advantage, thank God. Tactics.
God.
Tactics.
Imagine how beautiful that would have been, though. You literally just set
Shoot
yourself
fucking
up
back again.
failure.
Almost
As a
like you
joke,
wanted.
it's like, I know. He's like, you know what? I will shoot this one. The fucking rolls in that one on his first roll. Okay, yeah, no. With the advantage, he will be able to shoot underneath Ragna.
Oh god,
hitting
yeah,
it.
28 to hit, 13 damage. His speed's reduced by
I'm
10.
still getting a cold blast underneath my crotch. He'll still get a nasty fucking look for that.
Surprised you didn't kick him in the ribs.
I would. I mean, I don't condone violence or infighting.
Unless it goes Patrick. Go ahead and Eldritch Blast this one.
Which one?
The same one, the Bart killing race.
Okay, gotcha.
So there's beam 1,
That'll hit.
2, 3.
The last one won't hit, but that other one will also hit. All right.
That's it. Basically turning into a warlock. I just use my cantrip most of the time.
He will dash towards Ragna at this turn.
I personally just was using cantrip since Ragna murked that first one so fast. I don't feel the need to use a leveled spell.
Well, I have some few spell slots that I like. I don't want to burn through all of them.
I also do get the privilege of regenerating most of them on short rest, so
Yeah.
I don't think you do.
No. Nope. I don't even get my sorcery points back on a short rest.
That second attack hits Bastion.
Cool. Then I'll just go for a third unarmed strike.
Ooh, that hits.
And that'll be it.
He will dash up to you, and that'll be his turn. And then this one will get to retaliate.
Bring it, nerd.
First one will miss, but that second one doesn't hit
Yes.
for 8 damage.
Oh.
You're good, Bastion.
Ha! Fuck it, we got ghost pops.
Yes, Ghost pops here for everyone's sake. Ragna,
Oh.
back to you.
Here we go. Whop. And whop. 16 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Second one will hit though. 12 and then 9. Hey, for once you did it one shot.
I know. I'm so disappointed.
All right. Yee, you're up.
It's gonna step up next to Ragna.
That's your
And,
fault.
26 to hit this dude.
Yeah, that'll hit.
10 frost damage.
Pussy shit.
That'll end my turn.
Ursk, you're back up.
Okay. Let's see. Take a step forward. And firebolt this guy. But I'll make it poison. Poison bolt this guy.
Poison bolt.
So many tabs. There we go. 18 to hit.
That hits, but nothing seems to happen.
Okay. This is worth the expended sorcery point for the interest.
It shall retaliate. Swinging at Ragna.
Yep.
or 7 damage, and then it gets one more swing. Does that
Both
hit?
hit. Yep.
All right. That'll
So
be
total.
11 damage, and then you can half that to 5.
So total 11, or
Total of 11, and then, or I guess, yeah, you'd half the 7, then half the 4. So it would be, what is that?
well, I was gonna say like the total. I was good. I got my chart out, so I was asking like what was his total damage.
His total damage is 11. So
All right,
it should
so
just be 5
5.
damage.
Yep.
Bastion, you're up.
Woo. Well, I guess on that same dude, I'll sling my first punch.
The one that's up here. There, this
Yes.
one. That'll hit. A brisk 8 damage.
And second one at him. Never mind.
Damn.
This second one at him. Maybe.
Nope.
All right. I'll flip him off.
Just one more second one.
I can't because I already used my bonus action, so I can't flurry of blows. It's a bummer.
That misses. 23 hit you, Bastion.
It do.
That's 4 damage.
Okay.
And now this one. I know that doesn't hit you. 22 hit you.
Yes.
And that's it. Another 8 damage.
Oh wait, hold on. I went through a turn, so got you again.
Ah.
Dope.
So take 7 off that. What was it? Like 12 total damage.
Yeah, roughly. So we good.
Alright, Ragnar, you're up.
All right, finish this fucker off.
I was about to say, you just gotta. Yep, that's the hit. He's done.
All right. And I couldn't even make it anyway, and I do not want to run on that checkered floor, so
Yeah, I noticed I'm not either.
yeah, I'm not. I don't trust that, so I'll just go around, and that'll be my turn.
Yee. Back up to you. Do you want to run across the checkered floor?
You're quick, right?
Yeah, you're fast. Nothing bad will happen, I promise.
No, I don't.
Does it even promise?
Plus 10, 20, 30 for my advantage. This guy.
Nope.
27?
I forgot to pack this. It's so gay.
Stuck to
And
Bart's ass for a reason.
Bastion, when that one falls, you notice in the helmet piece you see a shimmer of light as the helmet rolls on the ground.
Ooh.
I want to have my familiar fly over and land on this guy's head.
What was your familiar again?
Raven.
Alright, your raven lands on its head.
His name's Core. Alright, shocking grasp.
Oh, nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit him.
Damn. Could have been beautiful.
Bastion, you're up.
Hey. Well. This time I will certainly hit him, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he falls to pieces.
Chick. And then I'm gonna grab the.
And the moment he falls to pieces, all of them come back to life.
Well, shit.
Is that if you had one more action, you could still attack this turn.
I have a bonus action, which means I can attack. Can I still see the?
Yes, you know
Gym?
for a fact that this one right below you has the gym in it.
With my bonus action, can I try and snatch it?
No, you won't be able to snatch it through while it's alive.
Blur blows on this fine gentleman.
All right, nice hits.
And then that to be me turn.
He doesn't get a turn, but now they do get a turn. 14 hit you, Ursk.
Not anymore. I cast shield.
Huh. Well, look at that. Both of those miss. Ragnar, you're up. Just steps over Yee.
Yeah.
Man, what would you do, Yee, if you didn't have a Ragnar?
Honestly, cry. Also, geez, I remember that I'm short, but I think I'm around 3 feet, and then I remember I'm fucking 2'2".
Oh, also, Bart fucking slaughtered this man. Bart's like, you get back up? Please.
So let's see. I move. It's right here, so that was 20 feet. So I'll have enough room to move back, and I'll try to make my way back to over here. But yeah. Anyway, turn.
All right. Yee, you're up.
Did I see if Bastion picked up the gem or not?
You don't know there's a gym.
Fair. Okay, then, I'm going to... I see Urus is under attack, so... I'm gonna help out Urus. 24 to hit that guy.
That is a definite hit.
For 14 frost.
Alright, and his speed is halved.
Doesn't really matter when he's literally on top of him.
Yeah, actually it does, because I teleport over here. And
What spell was that?
Misty Step.
Alright.
I just go. I'm not there anymore. Run around a little bit. And one Eldritch Blast at him and two at this guy.
Luckily they all hit. So that one for that, and this guy is getting a whopping 18 damage. And that one falls apart. Bastion, when the helmet rolls on the ground, you see the gym glistening once again.
Yes.
Ursk, anything else for your turn?
Nope.
Alright.
I think I did good.
Is that really? 10, 20, 30, yeah. In case anyone cares, you do see the armor walk across the corner of the checkered flooring.
You're still not doing that. There's
Bastion, that 20 on you. Is that hit?
That'll hit.
Right.
A nat 20 if it was just a 20, no.
Oh. The second hit won't hit you, though. But that nat 20 would be 7 damage.
Oof.
You're good.
0 damage.
Haha.
Now it's your turn.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go for the gym.
Alright.
What do I? Can I just grab it, or do I need to roll anything?
Yeah, no, you don't need to roll anything. We'll just grab it. That'll be a bonus action, though, so.
the dude behind me, I'm going to unarmed strike, and the dude catty cornered me, I shall also send an unarmed strike, just so I can then after having the gym run away.
You all see Bastion retreat from this fight.
I got the shiny thing. Go.
And
Oh.
is it
That will be me turn.
Dude of armor will dash towards Bastion.
Ah.
And that'll be its turn. This armor,
With the halved movement speed.
with its halved movement speed. They do actually have movement speed. I think they do, right? No, they don't. That'll be his turn. Well, actually, he'll dash, but that's still as far as he'll get. That'll be his turn.
I can just make it. Whoop. And just cutting this bitch off. Whoop. And whoop.
Mm. Mm. Yeah, he's dead. That piece of armor falls. Yee.
10, 20, 30. And because I can use my tactics, I'm going to help out a risk.
Tactics?
Tactics. 25 for 14 damage on this boy.
Falls apart.
Okay, then I'm gonna do
Run!
the dash.
And
Alright, this one will dash. And that'll be his turn.
Alright.
Cult members just fucking yeeting out of there.
I will proceed through the doorway. Or
Alright.
hallway.
Well, Bastion will head down the path. So let's put you there and say you're out of combat effectively.
The path
And
of
you'll
least
take a
armor.
turn to. Yeah, it'll take a turn for you to get back if you decide you want to come back.
Okay.
Please end your turn, Bastion.
It's my bad.
Alright, Ragnar, you're up.
I will disengage and run along.
Alright. You're up.
same.
Alright. And then, Ursk, it'll be your turn.
I will not disengage. I'm just gonna book it. I'm already.
The suit of armor will not follow you guys down the pathway, and combat is effectively over.
We did it! We're geniuses! I don't know what we did, Bastion. What'd you do? How'd you get the shiny?
It was in the dude thing. I don't know if it's a dude.
Is it in the head?
Yeah.
You just thought about it really hard and it was there?
I don't know. I hit it and then it was there. And then it wasn't, and then you hit it and then it was there.
Alright. So, you guys will walk back and make your way back to the sundial.
Woot.
Oh. How about we take a break?
Aye.
As you all say that, this is still going to happen since you did complete it. All the shadows end up pointing every direction on the sundial.
Ah.
And then the shadows begin to slowly spin faster and faster, and they start to shrink as they spin faster and faster until there is no shadow remaining on the sundial.
What's
So,
that mean?
is that good?
Yes. I believe we've completed the maze.
Then where do we go?
Um, we're all in a group, so it should work despite having, the gym separate. At least that's how it was when I first came here. If you stand on top of the sundial, you'll be transported to the entrance of the tower.
All right, take 30, relax, then we'll do that.
So, short rest?
Short rest.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone take a short rest then.
During the short rest, I'm going to fuss with the wand.
Attune.
Yes.
Alright. So, that wand that you have there is a wand of fear.
Oh. Oh. Interesting.
I need to roll 46 real fast.
And that.
It has 3 charges. You've used one.
Oh, so it only has a
It
total
does
of
not
3.
replenish.
Okay, so I'll just mark down those 5 then.
Patrick, refresh my memory. What's the total number of dice we can roll for a short rest?
Up to your level.
Hit dice.
Oh, okay.
It's just you can use that many dice because you can take a short rest as many fucking times as you want in a row. But you can only use up to your character's level every
That's
long
right.
rest.
That's right. All right.
So if we take another short rest down the road, you'll have X, minus whatever you just did.
And just to be safe, I'll go ahead and do 40-12 myself. Yeah, I'm good.
I did 4 because I was missing 4 health, and I rolled 3 ones.
I get almost nothing back on a short rest.
I get most of my spells back too.
When I hit level 20, I get 4 sorcery points back on a short rest.
All right, back on relief.
I'm just
Yeah.
down a 4th level spell slot now.
I need a long rest for rage anyway. So
But yeah, short rest, and then stand on the dial.
Alright, well, Yee's the first to hop on the dial.
I'll be number
It-
2, I guess.
I was about to say, it only fits one at a time. So Yi stands atop of the dial, and as he's just kind of standing there, the cultist will go, it should transport you any moment. It'll just be the blink of the eye for the rest of us.
Quick question.
Hmm?
Are you coming with us to this side, or are you going back from here?
Do you want me to go?
I mean, let me put it this way. You've been pretty honest with me. If this is truly the end of the maze, then yeah, we just needed you to get through the maze. I'm not going to make you go back into the cult tower.
I appreciate that. Yeah, this should be the end of the maze. We all stood atop of it, and you should just transport in front of the tower. Although everything else has been different thus far. So,
Alright, come with us through this, and if it works, you can go back after that.
very well. And as that conversation just ended, Yi is gone, and Ragnar will stand up next. And after a brief moment, Ragnar, at the blink of an eye, will disappear. Urisk, did you want to be third?
Sure.
Same thing happens with Urisk. Bastion, do you want to be fourth?
Upsy daisies.
All right. And as you're sitting there staring down at the cultist members, you disappear.
Well, from his perspective, they would disappear.
True. First person would be Yi.
I really hope there's not an ambush on the other side of this.
And
Oh,
you're
there's a
surrounded
bee.
by more Tarrasques.
All right, 1 second.
Get
Yi
into
to transport. After a small amount of time, Ragnar. Then Urisk.
There we go.
And then Bastion.
My usual cower behind.
Please stop drawing.
I wasn't trying to. I was trying to move the map.
I'm gonna assume the position.
And you appear to be in another portion of the maze.
On the ground, on your stomach with your tail in the air.
After a moment passes, the cultist members don't appear with you.
Yeah, they fucked off. I kind of figured. Oh well.
So minor revenge when we see them again.
Break the ribs.
Like I said, minor revenge.
Honestly, I think I scarred one of them, so I'm good. If you guys torture them, that's fine though.
I'll give one of them a migraine.
All right,
Out of character,
everybody,
the last person you gave a migraine died.
initiative.
You don't
Oh,
know.
God damn you.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah, that's why I said out of character.
Yeah. Hey,
He has
twinsies.
no idea that.
All right, Bastion, you're up first. What you doing?
Well, guess I'll just kind of go up here a little ways, see if I see anything, and then not stray too far from everybody else. And if I don't see much, I'll just kind of
Yeah, you don't see anything.
get my turn and wait there.
Ragnar.
And I'll just say, if we see any creatures or villains, then I'm just gonna be looking for gems inside their body automatically.
Yeah,
I
I'd say
mean,
that's fair.
you'd probably look inside their bodies anyway, but sure.
I mean, like, just, while they're alive. I'm not usually doing it while they're alive.
Urisk, you're up.
Okay. Oh, yay, maze time. I'm starting to kind of like this place.
We're still at 10-foot spaces, right?
Yes, sir.
10, 20, 30.
All right. Bastion, before you go,
Mm-hmm.
all of you can hear the sound of something moving in the maze.
You know what I like best about this place? It's amazing.
I don't believe in most gods, and no, I know you're not vengeful. Can you please smite him?
If you were a cleric,
Anybody?
you could roll to get divine intervention.
Anybody who can hear me?
Your wand goes, I can hear you.
I'm just gonna. No. Tempting. He makes another pun. His soul's yours.
Bastion, you're up. You just hear him go. All right, Bastion.
Let's go right up here against this corner. Just gonna look around, see if I see anything, and then just kind of chill there and wait.
Yeah, right behind Bash.
All right.
I'm not terribly worried about the monster here. It's probably going to be pretty small.
Especially.
I feel like the last one was too easy, so this one's gonna be terrible. Also, I feel like the last two have gone really well for us, so something has to go horribly wrong.
Yeah. I've been rolling pretty bad. Only good rolls I've had are against Bastion.
This is true.
I'll stack up, keep an eye behind us.
Stand in the front. But I can also run away the fastest. So, tomato, tomato.
Yeah, you'll just pop them in the nose and run away. Kind of like a slightly violent roadrunner.
Well, I'm gonna assume the position.
Roadrunner was pretty violent.
Before Bastion gets to do anything, you all hear the sound of hooves beating towards you.
Like, fast?
Not slow.
Didn't know if it was like a little, like, trot and prance, or if he was, like, full steam.
Yeah, he's
Ah,
small,
so
so
yeah.
he has to go fast.
Your turn,
Hmm.
Bastion.
Could I tell roughly the direction, or it's around?
Perception.
Gee,
It's
I
around.
could not. All right. Uh, anything?
No.
Uh,
All right.
uh,
I'm guessing you found it.
Did you find the little tour?
does it look like it sees me?
Oh, it sees you.
Okay, don't go that way. And I shall in return.
It's 10.
I mean, Ragnar could probably take it. I don't think I could stop it.
It's 30, so I was like, hey, what the fuck did you see?
Big ass bull.
It's like a bull or like some monster demon fucking bull?
Did it look like a normal bull, just real big, or was it like kind of monstrous and gross?
It was monstrous and gross.
Okay. It's a special bull. Don't know exactly what kind. I'm not the one to go for that kind of knowledge.
I'm a little upset it's not a minotaur, if I'm being honest.
I'd say we
Okay.
just try and stay away, but it definitely saw me. So like, probably you stay behind these guys, and I'll stay in the front. That way, with the healer and the tiny boy, don't immediately die.
I mean, it's pretty tight. If it's fucking big, it's gonna have problems getting through. So we should probably be good if we keep moving.
Honestly, one of them could probably set a trap for it. But that's probably all we can manage to say in the 6 seconds.
I'm gonna run back around this thing over to here.
All right.
I'm ready in action in case it. Oh no, actually, I dashed. So never mind.
Yeah, I was about to say you dashed. So all right, Yee, what you doing?
Where the fuck is the risk? Never mind, I don't care.
I'm on the other side of that wall.
I don't give a shit.
Is there a
Bastion,
ceiling
you
or
said it's around the corner and it saw you?
Yeah, so probably don't yell at me.
Just end here and just hold an action to shoot something that comes around the corner.
Cool. Guess I should put this back on combat, huh? Oh, look, it rolled the same thing anyways. Perfect.
So is there
You
like
hear
are
the
these just
sound of it kind of digging its hoof into the ground, and then you hear it start running. And Bastion, you expect to hear it turn the corner, but it seems to be running towards the hedge.
Oh no.
It breaks through the hedge.
Oh no.
Oh no!
So
Ragnar catch.
it's going, I was about to say it's going for Bastion, but at its speed, it's going Bastion and going to trample Ragna. So, Bastion, you're getting the horns. That probably doesn't hit you.
Does miss, yes.
You are still getting pushed, however. Just back one. We won't take any damage. Actually, no, I lied. Sorry, you missed the gore, but you still might get hooved. Does that hit you?
The hooves do get me, yes.
Okay, that makes more sense. Ragna's just getting the hooves, though, so that's for you, Ragna.
Ow.
All right.
Oh no!
19 for Bastion, and you're getting pushed back to that spot I did move you to. And I need to calculate the distance to make sure.
Out of character, I know what this thing is, and now I'm really upset. Because I just used these in my buddy's other campaign.
Are they pretty nasty?
They have one very horrifying thing.
Looks
and
like a
Ragna,
lizard.
you're gonna get pushed back there after your damage, and then Bastion there.
I
And
won't
this is actually
spoil it.
where This is where it's actually going to stop after running. I need to double check to see if it has a follow-up attack, though. I don't know if it actually has. Oh, okay. So there is. All right. I take it back. Ragna, Bastion, both of you have to make strength checks. You get knocked back, but this will decide if you're prone or not. Okay, Ragna, you're good. Bastion. No dex, unfortunately, just strength. You are prone, and you're also knocked back 20 feet, so you're actually going to be back here.
You never told me the damage for the hooves.
Oh, 10. Sorry.
Oh, good. He hits hard.
Are we fighting a spider cow?
Yeah, he doesn't have a follow-up attack to that. All right, Bastion, you're up. You're at the use an action to get up. Or all your movement, I guess, whichever you prefer.
Oh, it's half movement.
Or half movement, you're right.
Oh no, now you just have regular people's movement.
Technically, still faster than you.
Tragic, I know.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, I'm gonna come over here. I assume this is with an attack radius.
Yes.
Bring out some
And
nice
just go.
radiant astral arms. We'll go ahead and hit it. And since I'm next to it, it needs to make a dex save of 15. Take force damage.
Did Ragnar take that damage too?
And no, it's all enemies next to me.
I feel like I ask that every time, but
You probably
It's
do.
a fair question. But it's all those I deem as an enemy.
oh wait. Actually, I don't think the second one hits. Let me double check. Yeah, no, the second one doesn't hit. My bad. Sorry, you get 8 hit points back, Mr. Monster. All right, you're good. And then the force damage you said was the
Dex save of 15.
dex save of 15.
If you take any. Aha! You
Uh-huh.
shall take 9 more damage.
Ooh.
I'm
Nice,
gonna use
bro.
my key points to flurry a blow with my fists again.
All right, good hits. Going all out on him.
I don't like being pushed.
Damn that crit.
Oh, I know that crit's so nice. Just down.
Crittles, taste the pain bow.
That'll be.
Now,
much-
question:
how much
did
hoof
Bastion's onslaught look like it really hurt it, or did it shrug it off?
It looks pretty hurt after that onslaught.
how much was the hoof damage again? I didn't. Put in it.
Damn it. It was 19 for you.
Okay.
Then yeah, I'll save my rage.
Oh,
Still
does
red.
Rex? Okay.
Yeah.
That's still some fucking meaty damage. Wow. It's not looking good. All right. It's been punched. It's been slashed. It's not having a good time right now. Urtus.
Well, let's go ahead and splash some acid on it. See how it likes that.
9
They're gonna
damage?
splash none on me.
Oh, okay. It's still up.
Well, let's give it a migraine to go with.
Ooh, this migraine might do it. Oh, I'll be damned. You guys demolish the Gorgon and it falls dead.
Huzzah.
Still in combat, or still in initiative, or no initiative?
Still in combat. Which means, Ursk, if you want to move, you can.
I'm gonna creep up here a little bit towards my pals.
I just didn't want
Ye-
to move out of turn if we're still. 10, 20, crawl into Ragna. Do I see any gems or any diamonds or any gems?
No, not that you can tell.
No sapphires.
No
Rubies for eyes?
sapphires. No rubies.
Damn it. Go right here and ready in action. First thing I can see is getting blasted. That's not an ally.
Alright. So Bastion, when it comes up to Bastion's turn, you notice that the ground around the Gorgon kind of raises up from leaves and vines and begins to slowly envelop the body. Bastion, what you do?
Hmm. Well, I have no idea what to make of that. So I'm just gonna like. Then not see anything there. I'm gonna back it back up to here, and I'm in my turn there.
I will proceed to this square.
Wow, he figures out what the fuck going on with the vine dude.
I don't know.
What
Just
is the
looking for
skin?
gems was my only plan.
What does the skin look like it's made of?
It's a
Like-
very tough, kind of thick, leathery, almost rock-like skin.
Okay. And ready in action
It's
in case.
it's like on the verge of basically being a metal.
Okay. And ready in action in case anything hostile comes from this way.
Okay. Yeah.
10, 20, 30. Ready in action. See something unfriendly, blast it.
Cool. All right. You all hear the sound of a bull-like roar somewhere else in the maze.
No, dude.
And we're gonna end the session here.
Maybe this next one will be the mini tour.
Oh, maybe.
I hope so. Minotaur'd be cooler.
I was
We're in
making
a
all
maze,
the puns,
goddammit.
and it was just a bull, and I was disappointed.
Yeah, just a bull.
All
How
it seemed to be.
Although you did let us know what it's called, and I did know that already, and I fucking hate them.
Fine.
I don't actually, but it did. I made a map for my buddy's campaign. He ran it, and 2 of them ended up accidentally TPKing.
Well, I mean, they're no joke, so.
Yeah, they fell for the thing